wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to the jungles of Chult for the first time this year as we return to Tomb of Annihilation. And these fine people. Maddie is sick, unfortunately. Get well soon. That's an order. And we shall hopefully have the full crew back soon. But for now, Amaris is overcome with existential dread and the fear of responsibility of rulership, as they have found that they are the inheritor of the Ormuan throne. But we do have a Waku, a Hugh, and an Emperor, and we are going to be jumping back here into where we left off. Now, let me quickly do a spin before I forget, for the lovely Emperor from the lovely, equally lovely, if not more so, with twirled moustache, extra spice.
I agree with that.
Lovely Maharishi. Coming in at Emperor with a Wow, Magic Surge looks
Yay! The tradition continues.
And Aratis, you too, thank you. Who's that going to?
I think I've only had wild magic surges for a while, which I like. I like the chaos.
One for Waku, excellent. Okay. Can I let you in a little secret, Scarlet?
Yeah.
Wow, Magic Surge, you love to see it. The wheel is slightly weighted in a certain direction.
That's okay.
There may be considerably more wild magic surges in there than other options.
I'm okay with being the common denominator. It just means the common denominator is chaos.
We've got these tables for all the different classes. We got to use them.
Exactly.
Lovely and spicy Rishi. Oh no, sorry, there was an exclamation mark in the middle. You didn't need the middle exclamation mark, Rishi. Lovely and spicy Rishi.
Hey, Papa.
All right, Papa, how you doing, mate? Was it? Hang on. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm not being old. Which is always a danger. Yes, it was Papa that got the good news about the karaoke. Excellent. That was awesome to hear, mate. I think I saw that in the Discord. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. Hype train rolling into the station. Is it going to make it to the platform? We shall see. Oh. Thank you, everybody. Right, okay, let's do this. Now, difference. As we are jumping back into the Tomb of Annihilation, we are in... is it the titular Tomb of Annihilation? I don't know. It's the Tomb of the Nine Gods. And she's, the threat of annihilation has been avoided so far, but is lurking around several corners.
Is the annihilation like a subfloor? Is there a doorway we need to cross?
We're talking about like a Matryoshka situation? Like, is it?
Yeah, I mean, this place has got Matryoshka vibes, though.
The problem is the annihilation is capitalized, which makes it wrong. If the annihilation was just as, you know, lowercase a, then it would make sense. But what you gonna do? I don't know. Anyway, the death curse has descended. The evil Lich Lord Laloch. do we switch him back to the original Lich Lord now that Candlekeep Mysteries is finished?
Did they take him out?
No. We had to cancel the campaign, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yes, actually,
okay.
No, I remember that.
Had to happen. It was okay, but the reason it was Larlock instead of the modules Lich is that I was combining those two, and I was going to have the two parties fight the Lich at the end together, but now you're all.
We were going to have backup. No.
We shall see. But the the evil Lich Lord Larlock. Let us remain with him as we have started. As we mean to go on. Is gathering all of the souls, greedy soul gatherer, and is gathering them up with the magical artifact known as the Soul Monger. And this means that nobody can be resurrected or brought back, and those that have been slowly wasted away, and at this point are all dead, I would imagine, because it has been quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
That can't be helped.
It's okay.
Can't be helped. And we fixed the module from the craziness that is at the start. It's like, here's this wonderful city, Port Nyanzaru, and all of this huge continent, peninsular continent for you to explore and engage with. Oh, but here's a ticking clock from the start. So we began the death curse later on. Sorry.
It is a bit of a silly thing, isn't it?
Right. I had to do the same thing with Vandelver and Below as well. It's like you're in a race against time to collect these obelisk shards to stop the Illithids from taking over the world. But what about these side quests?
Oh.
I like a shiny side quest.
So
The TTRPG completion brain. What's trophy?
So I put obelisk shards in those locations as well. So actually
There you
it
go.
made sense that they would go there. Anyway.
There you go.
Anyway, I digress. So yes, the Death Curse is in effect. Our adventurers, for various reasons, wanted to put a stop to it. And they explored and adventured through the jungle and have found themselves down in the lost city of Ormu, beneath which lies the Tomb of Annihilation, a trap-filled tomb that was created by the Lich Larlock and the various labourers that were used there, and then consequently murdered and entombed within, and trapped the trickster gods that had snuck in after the god of the region, Uptau, had grown disgusted with humankind and left them to their own devices. I mean, yeah. Mood. Uptau mood. They have been exploring through, avoiding various deadly traps and fighting scary monsters, and discovering these tombs of the nine gods, whose divine spark is still clinging on in some way, and is hitchhiking along with some of our friends here. Hugh, down below me there, is accompanied by Moa, the god Moa. Waku up there in the corner is along with, for the ride, with Obolaka. Embra, sadly, no friends, except for the
It's
snake,
okay.
fiery snake kind.
I'm surrounded by friends.
True. And it is the Tomb of the Nine Gods. There is still time. Embra, there's
Yep.
still time. Amaris almost avoided traveling along with the god Nang Nang until a generous DM said, "Are you sure about? Are you sure? Meme. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?"
How
And-
many voices do you have in your head right now, girl?
Well, no, because I convinced Manny said that that Amaris might actually quite like having Nang Nang along for the ride, and so she allowed the gods to join with Amaris's character, and they developed the ability to climb on walls and other such things. Actually, let's quickly retrack here. So yes, Moa, Hugh's friend Moa, the Jakuli, truthful and kind. Unfortunately, Hugh must always speak the truth, which they were already, basically.
Yeah.
And they have
No change was
they've
made this
inhabit
day.
right. They have gained the ability to turn invisible, which is
a good one.
nice.
Yeah.
That is good.
Just and it's
Oh yeah.
and there's no limit to that either. Remember that, Hugh.
Nope.
It's not once a day or anything. It's
Nope.
just until you attack or cast a spell. Our boy Waku up
Thank
there.
you, artists.
Hey, cheers, artists. I'll get there in a sec. Our boy Waku up there in the corner with Obolaka along for the ride. Nervous and obsessive. I like how you all just got gods that are basically your characters.
But I don't have to
funny
change
that-
very much.
Obolaka's flaw that they inflicted on Waku, although the party didn't notice, is that he is risk averse and a slave
But
to
he
routine.
already was risk averse.
I know, right?
No change was made this day.
And he can now attune to an additional magic item.
Yo, Blanca and I are friends.
Right?
We get along pretty well.
Indeed.
I'm
He's-
imagining
He
like
comes in clutch sometimes. He's like, "Hey, by the way, there's some danger up there." I'm like, "Hey, man, thanks for that."
Right? Hey, Seb, how you
thanks for
doing?
the danger warning, bro.
And Amaris with Nang Nang, our little grung friend, who is selfish and cruel. This is the first one that kind of went off character.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is that Amaris will now not share with others. So while Maddie is absent, she's sulking. She's sulking that she didn't get the most recent treasure. Let's put it that way. And
Okay, Waku shared.
she can now move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings with her hands free. So just walking like full-on David Bowie in Labyrinth. And she has a climbing speed equal to her walking speed. Like it says you also gain a climbing speed. It's like if you're walking on vertical and upside down surfaces, do you need a climbing speed?
Yeah.
I guess it's just for mechanical reasons if it says a creature with a climbing speed, so any rules lawyers couldn't get too shitty about it.
Oh.
So, who will be Ember's ride along? We shall see potentially today as we delve deeper into the tomb of the Nine Gods.
Da-da-da.
But we finished last year and last session on a bit of a cliffhanger because there was one little part of level 2 that they hadn't explored. They'd gone through, found a couple of gods' tombs, found another of those strange skeletons of the weird shaped geometric shaped protrusions from their skull and collected for collection's sake, for completion's sake. And then they went, there's one door we haven't been to, so they went back into the secret back lot of the Tomb of the Nine Gods. So if that's triggering for Stephanie Colby, ex-Disney employee.
Yeah, right.
They went into the back lot of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, where they had found the workshop where the scary Tomb Guardians are created, and they opened the door to the last of the rooms on this level, and within. I think you're about to start doing the wedding march.
I was going to be like.
There it is. Okay. They discovered an interesting interior for which I shall read the official description. Once Skyscape
Music change
has shifted over, and we are back in the tomb. Candles dimly illuminate a cluttered office. A skeletal songbird rasps, as we just heard, at you from a filthy cage in one corner. Other furnishing include a wooden writing desk and a tall-backed chair. Anatomical drawings, sketched in charcoal, hang on the wall behind the desk. Seated in the chair is the shriveled corpse of a humanoid wearing mouldy robes and a bronze mask sculpted to look like a frowning visage. Around the figure's neck hangs a black, skull-shaped ornament, and a number of severed hands crawl on the desk and floor around him.
Ooh, Langes.
He looks up and exclaims, "Ah, you are the latest players in this game of ours. And a bit of a thorn in my side. Expensive refreshing of the dungeon will be required after you have expired. But what is the worth of a mortal life?" he said, quoting Baldur's Gate 3. Different withers. Orvex! Orvex! Where are you skulking? And he calls,
hang on a minute.
Oh.
he
Listen
calls
here,
out
you
the
little
name
shit.
of the scribe that has been traveling with you. And if you remember, I described briefly making eye
Yeah. I
do.
contact and nodding with the gargoyles
Nodding.
at the
I remember
entrance to the
that.
tomb.
This sus motherfucker.
He kind of scuttles forward, like kind of apologetically, like Japanese. Japanese is his way to the front.
I
not
feel like
old lady. There's no
Maddie
elbows
would be
involved.
the most betrayed.
Sorry, say again, Ember.
I feel like Maddie would be very betrayed right now.
I know. So
But
I
like,
hope she was going to be here.
excuse me? Whose scribe are you?
And Orvex comes to the fore and says, "Mr. Withers, I had intended, I had travelled with an interesting group. I was going to bring some wizards of Thay, but then those slithery co-inhabitants of the city and our friends here kind of dealt with them and took their place. It was just an unfortunate mix-up. It just happens to be here at the right place at the right time. Yes. But do not worry. As you have seen, they are a very competent bunch, and this one. And he points to Amaris, who's like creepy, like hair hanging over the face, like on the ceiling. This one is most interesting of all, and I must confess, and although I haven't said anything, I have been completely unbiased. I must confess a personal interest. They are a living ancestor of the Ormoran line, and perhaps just the ones we were looking for. Withers steeples his emaciated, almost cadaver-like hands and rests the bronze mask's chin on them, and the voice issues again from within. A descendant of the throne. Should I bow? Place myself at our ruler's mercy? Now, perhaps if she survives being at our mercy. You! And he points at Amaris. Your ancestors destroyed this place, ran it to rack and ruin. Uptao abandoned us. And still they sought solace in trickster gods, liars slithering and clawing their way out from the mouldering depths of the jungle.
In a surprisingly loud for them voice, Ambra very, not proudly declares, but says, "You should not punish the child for the sins of their family. It is not their fault."
I am merely venting. The punishment was always going to be there, regardless of who you were, but
That doesn't change how immature you're being.
immature.
Let's not throw around insults. I think that, you know.
If I may,
Embra's
if I may
Yeah.
quote the great Tim. Look at the bones. And it's like the population of this city, great and wondrous though it was, is entombed here with their false gods. And all of you here feel a, well, sorry, Waku and Hugh, you feel a nervous kind of twitch from your god ride along, you know, from Obalaka, and Hugh, you feel a kind of ashamed kind of glow like emanating from Moa, and it's like it was this decadence, this ruin that tempted Larlock here. It was Larlock that forced us to build this and entomb the remnants of these pathetic divinities, along with all of us who built this place. I was given a semblance of life. This echo of what I once was, because I was the most ingenious.
Oh, clearly.
And I give thanks where it's due. It has given me eons to study. And he gestures to the drawings and things on the walls. And you see, once you look carefully, there's not just the anatomical drawings, there's also all sorts of like wildlife from the Chelton jungles and ancient Ormuan kind of pictograms and things. I cannot leave these walls, but I may scry through the gargoyles. Now, I, along with a string of interested parties, and he kind of like deco pins Orbex. It's like, it's like, have been bringing promising groups of adventurers and heroes to see if anyone is worthy of surviving this place, worthy of bringing the downfall of our architect of despair. You have done well. A third of this place lies behind you. But there is more. And I feel it's only right to test you to your limits. And he places a hand on the desk, and a series of runes and markings glow with arcane energy. Going forward, be careful of the spells you weave. Now, for the players above table, this is John retconning the fact that various spells are not supposed to have worked so far.
Okay.
And I had forgotten. It hasn't come up very much. The main one was that stone shape that we talked about, Scarlet.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, the one
which
where
we
it's
just
like
changed to being
a one-time use
high.
only.
Yeah. So it hasn't actually been a big of a problem. Actually, although I do think Misty Step was a problem as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, mine wasn't Misstep, it was Dimension Door.
Dimension Door. Oh, okay. But anyway, yes. He says that. He's like, we shall see how you play on hard mode. He says,
Oh.
Obscure reference that none of you understand.
I think Emperor's head does like the turn to the side bird cock thing at the same time as this.
Puzzlement.
Well, like that one, and then like the bird in the cage that's screeching. Their skeleton also turns beak, and they both do like the bird like
Yeah.
kind of like turn face.
Also, Withers looks at Waku. He's like, "No, you can't. It's mine."
Oh.
As the bird is referenced.
That's. I mean, I mostly want to talk about the hands. Like, they seem pretty cool.
The phalanges.
They have their uses. He does like a special kind of clicking sound, and two of them go up and start doing his shoulders.
Oh, wow.
It's like, yes.
Uses
How-
indeed.
Can one learn this power?
If one has the abilities, you must.
Colby got it.
Oh, is it from? What's it from?
No, from a Jedi is the correct answer.
Damn it.
From a Jedi.
I mean, they do like cutting off hands.
Yes.
He's like, now, be gone. Delve deeper and more dangerously, and let us see if you are worthy of your throne, Your Highness.
Is he saying that up? Is she still on the wall upside down?
That was
like
me
the
fucking around.
Grudge?
She's just standing
Right.
there. Okay.
All right.
He goes back to scrawling something in charcoal.
Is the
Would you like to see my etchings? Does anyone get that reference?
Wonderful sketch work. I like the cross hatching.
That's
Is it Aladdin?
Eddie Izzard. It's Eddie Izzard.
Oh,
I
Oh,
was
sweet.
going to ask, does the... Because, correct me if I'm wrong from what little I heard. Like, I heard the opening, but I haven't been around for a little bit. You guys found a skull with a thing on it, and you took it?
a strange shaped skull.
Yeah. Well, were you there
Yeah.
for the first one? Because they got one on the first level too.
Yeah. We got
When
one
was
that
that?
it was triangular.
It was in.
And then we got a
it was in the
square
river
one.
tunnel near the mimic.
Oh, I don't know. I think my brain order corrected that to Waku obtained treasure.
I
I
for
mean-
that one, that was right after I got my invisibility, and
Okay.
that was the first use of it. Was
Yeah.
me sneaking into
Okay.
the tunnels.
The one The one you got on the first level has a triangular protrusion from its skull, like quite large.
Okay.
It's quite it's like the same width as the skull, just like it becomes like
Okay.
smooth and goes up into a like if you look from the top, it's triangular, and then the one you got on this level was square.
Oh no. Is this a
Let's go get
kid's
the circle.
puzzle? You know, like the square goes in the square hole.
Hey, Valkyrie.
Oh boy.
Well,
Is it again? Did we get again? I suppose my main question, very quickly, when you were describing Withers, was it?
Yes.
Did he have one of those?
He does not. No.
Okay.
Let me
Because you
share.
mentioned a skull, but I'm like, skull's like a
nice.
theme anyway.
Let me share the art on. Have you got stream open?
I can, because I try to avoid spoilers. Oh, great!
Here he is.
Oh. That's the skull thing.
Hmm?
Why the chain backpack?
It's cool, eh?
What does
it's
it
for
do?
it's for the amulets on his chest.
Oh, so he's got like a bundle of... Okay, no, he's carrying a lot of keys. Never mind.
Oh, there are a bunch of keys on it too. Yeah, that's true.
That is an interesting use of a keychain. Okay.
See, here's the shoulder massage. See, it's in canon. I wasn't just messing around.
Mm.
smart guy. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Waku, here's all, look at all the little buddies down here. Hi.
I saw him.
Nice.
That's sick.
I can just call me. I'm pinching your head.
Bless you.
I'm pinching your head.
If you've ever done Betrayal at Baldur's Gate, the Betrayal on House of the Hill board game,
Yeah.
there's a scenario with the crawling hands, and they are so deadly. They are the worst. Oh my god, they took out everyone like a
Yikes.
slow horror film. It was like piranhas.
Yikes. Okay, so you have two possible ways to go. One a bit more challenging than the other. There is the main stairwell, of course, which continues down and down. Or there is the bearded devil face, which you could remember if you you sent. Was it Kai you sent through, or a zombie?
I think it was an echo.
Oh, was it the echo? That's right.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, you sent the echo through, and you discovered it looked like another Nine Gods tomb.
Oh.
Yeah, the room that you ended up in. There was a sarcophagus.
Okay.
Well, we have two different staircases we can use. However,
Two?
the main staircase, the one we're standing next to.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
the
Yeah, I forgot there was the spiral
that-
staircase there. Yeah, yeah.
But we said we'd be able to take a rest
In
when we
the
finished this
Cleared the
Level?
floor.
layer.
Withers looks at you, he's like, just because I want to see what's going to happen, but don't think I will be so generous again.
Oh.
Okay. That's ominous.
So,
Quietly considers
You-
that this is the one place that we can take a nap.
we can now say level 2 is complete, the Dungeon of Deception. And that means that you can take your long rest and continue
Hey.
down to level 3 as yourselves
I will.
are at level 9.
Yes. Wait, hang on. What
So-
do I even take?
which one are you going to go for?
The thing is, one gives Kai more hit points and gives me more spells, but the other one gives me Eldritch Invocations.
Do we want to go Druid or Warlock? Fighter
Think
or
about
Barbarian?
it.
That yeah.
Warlock or Warlock?
Or warlock. These are the tough questions that I have to answer that you guys don't.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
spells you can peruse in your silent contemplation. But anything else that you get? Any toys that you can play with?
I think Warlock's actually the next thing that gets something.
Let's have a look.
moment.
Classes. Let's have a look here.
No, I'm in the weird spot where I think both of them are like, I
get out of
don't
this
quite
office.
get anything.
Take part. Who is? Is it? It's Aelin. I think yeah, it's Aelin in Center's Tyranny who has like 3 classes.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah. they're
My
they're a
my-
bard rogue ranger.
A great mix that I enjoyed once was Barbarian Warlock.
Nice.
It was a no, it was a Barbarian Paladin. Sorry, it was a charisma class, but
Okay.
all of the strength was in the ability to punch and justice mightily.
Okay, so Colby, what would your next barbarian level be? Just 2?
yeah, it would be 2.
Okay, that would give you danger sense and reckless attack, which is nice. And how about fighter? Fighter would be.
Fighter would be
8.
8. Yeah.
8 level fighter. You just get. You could get a feat, which is always nice.
Ooh.
Or an ability score improvement, your choice.
I love that it's like an ASI is a possibility, but
but feat.
feats where it's at.
Oh, Waku. 9th level, you get contact patron, so you can chat with Nanny.
Nanny.
Whenever I want.
Nanny poo poo.
Mine's a trying to pick for which one I'm wanting to head toward
Right.
if we manage to
What
get
level
to
druid
level 10.
would you be?
I am both of them are going up to 5th because I'm split down the middle.
Okay.
So I'm debating between enhancing bond because that means that I heal. You gain a bonus equal to the number rolled to 1 damage or healing roll of the spell, so I get to do that.
Druid is wild.
And all of my
resurgence.
spirits can also, my spirit can also be the target, the center for spells.
Okay.
So I can cast
Nice.
from it.
You get
The other option,
3rd level spells.
yeah, that's the other thing. I'm like, 3rd level's pretty nice.
Right.
The other thing is though, Warlock 3rd level. Wait, Warlock 3rd level I think gives me.
You get a feat as well. Another cantrip, another spell.
Do I? No. Warlock 5th level.
Oh, 5th. Sorry, I looked at the wrong one. You get a 3rd. No extra cantrip. You get an extra. You do get an extra spell.
I do,
Yeah,
but I
6.
think I know I get access
And you can go up to
3rd
3rd level
spell.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah, which means I might have access to something that I could really use. One moment. I just want to double check this Warlock spell.
Choices.
Your stream is important to us. Please hold.
I think I'm gonna go barbarian.
Nice.
I think
Reckless.
I want reckless attack.
Warlock.
Yes. Although, do you need reckless attack now that we've got flanking?
Oh.
I mean, does your echo count as
Hey,
an
Phantom, thank
obstacle
you.
for the purposes
Crystal
of
for lucky.
flanking? That is a good question to ask.
Oh yeah. Can my echo be a part of a flank? I guess.
If you
Interesting.
can attack out of it.
Well, chat and I will have a look at the player's handbook while you look at your classes. Yeah, folks, excuse us leveling up on stream. We just want to make sure they're as able to survive the next parts as this is possible.
The other
I
nice
wanna
thing
live.
too is that if I do the reckless attack from my echo, it doesn't matter that the following attacks get advantage on it, because I can just put it right back up next turn.
True.
If it gets slammed, you know.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a good way to avoid the real you getting.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm playing the game. Attack
I just need to
rolls.
know what's on the druid list.
I wonder where would it be? Combat. Here we go.
Gives you advantage on attack rolls.
TM.
Where would
Plural is the part that I'm concerned about.
Where would it mention flanking? Do we think making an attack?
Oh.
Maybe.
I would think so, right?
Let's have a look here. Oh, that's a nice little table for different parts of cover and what they do to you. Thank you.
I will take that. That is mine now.
Ranged attacks, melee attacks, opportunity attacks, mounted combat, falling off.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the spell list, and then
underwater.
like one of the unearthed arcana reads protection from ballistics.
Oh,
Mm.
Maybe if
need to
I
know what's on the
search here,
Druid spell list.
flank.
advantage.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
Rich.
no, that makes it. I'm going 1 level in Warlock, and I'll probably go 1 more level in Druid if we go to get to level
Ooh.
10.
Yeah, right.
Danger
So
sense is actually nice.
if one is true, the other will be true.
Since my dexterity is so bad, getting advantage on dex saves, unless I'm incapacitated, is really that's gonna be clutch. I know.
Condition actions.
I'll be right back.
No worries, man.
I'm going 1 level in
Conditions.
Warlock,
Yeah, nice.
specifically for 1 spell.
Very specifically.
No, very specifically.
Very.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also get a level 5
Actually, I wonder if it's
boon.
nice. Did I
Oh,
do...
what was
let
the
me
one
see.
that I wasn't supposed to take? For Warlock again.
Sorry.
This is to Josh.
Okay.
Josh, do you remember what? It's not Armor of Shadows, right? Because Armor of Shadows is on the whole party, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, that was the one we talked about. Is that
Yeah.
we've kind of
Okay.
both got that one going. We're
Oh, okay, so you're just not doubling up, yeah.
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 Clever girl. Flanking.
Yes.
Oh yeah, flanking is not mentioned in the new handbook. It seems. Maybe they just
They
just
wanted
get
to
rid of
get
it completely.
rid of it.
I don't know. It's just in the DMG. It just says DMG 2014.
Do I want more spells?
If you regularly use miniatures, flanking gives combatants a simple way to gain advantage on attack rolls against a common enemy. Only if you use miniatures.
sorry.
Sorry guys, tokens are out.
No, I mean I've already got Armor of Shadows, so is there a way to
Creature
change that?
can't flank an enemy that it can't see. A creature also can't flank while it's incapacitated. A large or larger creature is flanking as long as at least 1 square or hex of its space qualifies for flanking.
Do you have Eldritch Sight, Josh?
I don't. I have Ghostly Gaze.
Okay, I'm debating between Eldritch Sight, Devil's Sight, just so I could finally get out of the you can't see beyond your nose.
I also took Whispers of the Grave, so I can speak with dead at will. Who needs that? Who needs spells when you can just do stuff at will? Not me.
Seb, I think I'm gonna allow it, Seb, because both flanking and the disadvantage on ranged, because those are both effects created by the fact that the creature or player is threatened by that. So the echo can attack them. Because the echo... Let's have a look at the echoes. Stuff. Features and traits. Where are you? Echo. Manifest echo. Here we go.
Misty Visions is also really tempting.
EGTW. What source is that? Explorer's Guide to Wildmount? Is Echo Knight a critical role?
It's
character
Wildmount.
thing?
Yeah, it's a critical role.
Huh.
It's because it's an aspect of Dunamancy.
Okay. Cool. You can use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you. The echo lasts until it's destroyed. You dismiss it as a bonus action, or you manifest another echo, or until you are incapacitated. Oh, I need to remember that bit. Has AC 17, 1 hit point and immunity to all conditions. It has to make a saving throw. It uses your bonus. It's your size, occupies its space. I think that's an important line there. It occupies its space. So it's physically there. Like, other monsters and things can't walk through it. If it's ever more than 30 feet from you, at the end of your turn, it's destroyed. There's a couple of things, Colby. I've seen here that I don't think have come up, but I need to be we need to be careful of.
Okay.
If you get incapacitated, the echo disappears.
Yes.
Which I had, and if you're ever more than 30 feet away.
Yep.
You can mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction. No action required. Does that include vertically?
Oh. I have read up on that, and the consensus seems to be no. But
I have a question.
Seb,
you
yes,
guys...
you can. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Question to party. Would you guys prefer me to be able to cast Detect Magic at will? Or see into magical darkness?
I think the magical darkness, I can already... Like, I have the feat... I have Detect Magic. I can do it as a ritual, so it's not... I have the book feat.
Yep.
That lets me do it.
Because I'm looking at Devil's Sight, where it's like you can see normally in darkness both magical and non-magical to a distance of 120.
I am taking some stupid spells.
Yeah, you are.
And by stupid spells, I mean there's one that I just shouldn't take, because it's not going to be useful. It's going to be the opposite of useful.
There's some fun new spells from Book of Ebon Tides.
I don't think I have that.
I'm so excited for the one. This is something I have been planning this since I decided to go Warlock, for context.
The two
I
spells.
can finally bring a prop to the field.
The two spells I'm taking are called Danse Macabre. Which just is like, I make 5 zombies that last an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as there's 5 corpses, I'm just like, rise, minions.
We're taking the 2024 version of a rule, right?
I'm leaning more and more towards I'm bringing them in like.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Just wanted to know which version I was adding. Sweet.
If you're talking about spells.
Yeah.
For spells, I've asked players to just choose one or the other. If you want to go old school, because we're mid-campaign, that's okay, but they all have to be the older versions. Okay. If you want to go new, then always choose the newer version.
I think it's fair, given that
they're better for like 99% of them.
Usually, yeah.
And the ones that have been nerfed were OP before.
I think this is all I need to worry about.
Now,
okay.
The one I should not be taking, guys, and I'm very sorry about this. It is kind of a waste of a spell considering where we are. It is Negative Energy Flood. And it just releases negative energy, right? It's only one creature, so maybe it's fine. But it's like 5d12 necrotic energy, or half as much on a save, and if they die, they become a zombie. The only catch is that if the target's undead, they gain temp HP instead.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. So, my zombies, I'll just be like, "Oh, you're about to die? No, you're not. 5d12, 10 HP."
Jeez. Finally have.
I mean, spoilers. There are non-undead monsters ahead of you as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn him into a zombie.
So what was that, Embra?
I have had a prop ready for this specific level up for a very long time.
Excellent. Right. Okay. So, Waku is now a 9th level warlock. Hugh is now a
level 7 fighter, level 2 barbarian.
Okay. And Embra
is a level 5 warlock, level 4 druid.
Okay.
Fantastic. Grandma. Hey, Grandma. I learned how to talk to you.
Shit.
He's like, oh, finally you call.
Yeah, I did. You never bought me a cell phone, so I
left me rotting atop this plateau.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I won't do it again.
Look, you get out of there alive. I'll get you a sending stone with all the apps.
Oh, thank you.
Favorite.
So yeah, there you go. There's your Toshidama for the year.
Well, thank God. I was waiting. I thought she was gonna let me languish.
I will message Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just the group chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's probably important if they're leveling.
Right. I love how the next the section in the module, you know, the spell restrictions section is there, and then the next section below it is replacing dead characters.
Oh, how lovely.
You know. Right.
As you do.
So, dear friends, are we just going with the closest stairwell? I mean,
Yes.
assuming assumptions, as you want to do and able to, and is
Yep.
your right to, that should also appear backlot somewhere else, right? Right.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Because you are in a secret part of the dungeon here, so you would assume that this
Embra's
stairwell
like,
connects
whoops.
just to another.
Oh, God,
Like,
I
that
hope-
was supposed to be secret. Oh.
I hope we
The
get level
door's right
10 before I have to fight Larlock.
I would like to be level 10 before a lich fight. Just saying. That would
you-
be nice.
If you survive, you will be level 11.
I'll be able to do the two cool things.
Spoilers.
If we survive.
Let me come in
Back.
close then. If we survive, I'm gonna be immune to necrotic damage. So just a heads up.
Okay.
Right. Target Josh. Back.
Not with
Lock
necrotic
on
damage.
acquired.
No.
Before you hit that level. Okay, so where does this spiral staircase go? Let me find where we're going.
I suppose
we
now that I've
descend.
got stupid sight, I will like keep an eye
Sure,
out with
vision.
my stupid perception, secret door seeing, magma eyes.
26. So yes, we are now heading into level 3, the Vault of Reflection.
Oh.
Okay, so that goes there. Gotcha. I've just figured out where we're going. Reveal. No. Cancel. Phew, I'm glad they added that. Okay. Shape. Yep, square's good. Bigger. Oop. Oh, perfect, yeah. Okay, so let's just resume the session and bring our friends over in chat over to the map as well. There you go. That's where you guys are.
Oh, yay. Fresh map.
Fresh map. What do my eldritch eyes see?
Let me add the players here. It's slightly slightly lacking in. Is Hugh? What's our marching order here? Hugh first.
Yeah, probably.
Let's put you
And
there.
I'd say that because of the stuff, Embra second for sure, peeking out
Hmm.
probably behind Hugh's legs because they're so small.
Okey-doke. If it's gonna let me, just. Does that work? Oh, wait, Amber.
Yes,
It wasn't. letting
I'm
me
still
add the-
here.
Oh no, there's now 3 of you off in the fog of war. Sorry.
Oh.
There we go.
It's
What have we done?
darkness.
Dark, so
Kingdom
dark.
Hearts.
And cold.
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, so there you are, you lovely little beasties. We need. Oh, that's there. Nice. Okay, we need to. Ember.
I just realized all of my warlock spells are level 3 now. Because I can only upcast. Continue. Sorry.
On your character sheet,
Hi.
in the right side with the tabs, the various tabs,
Yar.
there is extras.
Boop. Yes.
In there,
Yes.
you have your giant constrictor snake.
I believe we named them. I think we called them Reginald.
Let me. Your Kai is a summon, right?
Kai is a summon, yeah. So, Kai is the thing where like druids get find familiar, but because I'm a wildfire druid, we've decided to flavor it as they turn into the flame on version.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. There you go. Refresh, and I've added the fire snake that we were using, Kai,
Yay!
as that there. So that should pop up in my token adding now, which should make it easier to add.
Easier for you, yeah.
Let's see.
Mm.
Companions. Familiars. No, that's not you guys. Yes! Fire snake. And giant constrictor snake. And zombie. And Ikra zombie.
And echo? Can you do it for the echo?
I mean, I just add hue again.
Ah, okay.
And then put
Okay.
the blue thing on it, so that's fine. But thank you, yes. Okay, chat. Come with us. Come with me, and we'll see if we're going to have a TPK. Okay.
There'll be blood and some mud on
No,
your
I
like this version.
face.
Okay,
Put me in the
crystals
Gene
for
Wilder
everyone. Everyone has a
fire.
crystal. Annoyingly. Dream
Yay.
pie madness from
You've
chat.
got one too.
I have. Although I know Seb is saving up to give me disadvantage. Grr.
That's
Okay, so there we go. That is the extent of our level 3 map at the moment.
oh shit! I've got like
It
40,000
continues down.
points.
Or there is a door.
Oh.
I'd like
mean-
to listen at the door, please. But,
Sure.
but first, I would like to poke it lightly with a stick, just like tap anything.
It seems that back here in the back lot, as it were, you,
In liminal space.
you don't think this would connect to anywhere dangerous potentially.
Okay, I would
Um,
like to hear
but-
out, see if I hear large stone guardian trying to destroy local wildlife
Okay, give me a perception check.
with my nothing. No bonuses were added.
Remember, you're always rolling advantage, and then
Yes.
I'm ignoring it if
With-
it's not relevant.
If it's not relevant. Okay, so my perception check was a 19.
Are you always rolling physical dice, or do you use your character sheet?
I use my physical dice until they burn me.
Okay, so roll twice, and then tell me the 2 dice numbers.
So the
Or
first
give me the 2
one was
options.
okay.
Yeah. And in
so-
order, not as in not the higher first.
Okay,
You have
in
to
that
roll
case,
them
so
separately.
yeah. Okay, in that case, the first one was the 13 plus
Uh-huh.
6, so 19,
Okay.
and the other one was 6 plus 6, so 12.
Okay. You do not hear anything beyond the door.
I look back, thumbs up. Kai, tail, thumbs up. Seems okay.
Seems okay.
Okay. Let's
no
let's open
signs
her
of
up.
tracks as fast as I know. We say, too used to being burned by this point.
I mean, fair.
Who's opening the door? I'm happy to.
Hugh will push his arm over you and open the door.
Okay.
Itty bitty. Embro.
Well, you're-
looks up.
Yeah, I mean, Ember can just go down a couple of steps lower and let you go there. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
mean,
yeah,
that's a
Hugh,
small thing.
you push open the door. Is everyone have dark vision? I forget. Sorry. Everyone.
I do now.
You has dark vision?
Hugh,
Mm-mm.
It is not.
are you carrying a torch?
We have a
The
Oh,
rift
the
of
box.
globe.
Pull up. The
yeah.
drift
The
globe,
drift globe. Okay,
Me-
cool. So that's just all.
Yeah.
I can just say that's always on, right?
Mhm.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this room is dark and dusty. A hulking figure wearing a bucket helm stands to the west, with one hand on an iron lever set into the wall. The
Oh.
south wall is sloped and has a large rectangular window 5 feet wide and 7 feet high. The window looks into a hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor and further down into a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side. If you can imagine that. Allow me to reveal. So
Us
there's-
immediately Tomb Golem. Hey, buddy. Hey. How's it going?
There we go.
Oh, bloody hell! Right there.
Okay, so there's the dusty room. It's one of those Tomb Guardian like golem things, but it doesn't move when you open the door. And then through the window you can see there's that hole in a corridor floor, and then down into the well-lit room below that.
Okay, so that is a lower level. That is being. So this is a tiny little box, window, square floor, look down in room. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. And there's that, and you can see there's that little kind of crawl space exit on the east side.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a crawl space. Cool.
I get the feeling he's supposed to trigger a trap in the adjacent room.
This one.
Mm.
Yeah.
This one's gonna pull the
He's-
pull the lever crunk.
When he
Gotcha.
sees people come in, he's supposed to trigger it. That's my.
I think that sounds right to me. This sounds like we are backstage, and or that's what it
Something is
looks like.
supposed
anyway.
to come do thing.
Sorry, I think we've entered the staff area. We'll see ourselves to the main attraction.
Fair.
I mean, okay, so we're not doing anything about Tomb Guardian. Who is
Can,
going to pull a trap on us?
I
well,
mean,
Probably.
mm,
The moment we're there.
we'd have to. Yeah.
I'm not here to seek blood. I'm just like,
I'll leave this one
Can
to
we-
you. You
can
make
we-
the call.
can we break the lever?
ooh.
Yeah, Kronk cannot pull the lever if the lever is broken.
Correct.
It's pretty fair to assume that they would react violently to messing with the lever, but it's up to you.
Yes, that is fair. A fair assumption.
We can't bring them out of there, can we?
Oh, hang on. What am I doing? There must be Sirenscape for this.
Can we?
Would you like to be trapped?
doing?
Sirenscape scene. Trapped in Tomb Guardian mini adjacent backlot room.
Are we able to see anything through that crawl space?
No. And I mean, you're going to go into the room. Move your character. Move your thing if you want to go in.
I think I'm gonna go in the room.
Let's start shit. Let's be somewhat bold, but not really. I'll stay behind you.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second.
Is it bad that I want to create bonfire directly under it?
Okay. So.
Hold on. I had to pull out of the map for just a second.
No worries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Hugh's going to kind of cautiously step into the room and see if it reacts.
Yeah. Just right inside this little threshold here.
Ember's right behind.
Okay.
Behind them enough that you could squeeze past.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to react.
Okay.
I think as we've mentioned before, like Ember and Waku can go through that space fairly easily. Hugh can, but it's like a real scrape. You know, stretch.
Right.
You're too buff.
Yeah. You know. It's a give and take.
I believe. Let me double
Okay.
check. See if it doesn't mention anything about that crawl space in this one particular room. Does it say in where the
Okay.
other? What if it says anything on the other end of it? No. But
Oh, cool.
it's there for a reason. So you must be able to take it as an option.
I am going to.
So you're gonna look inside the crawl space.
Almost. I'm going to pop my echo in
Yeah.
front of the crawl space,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to use my avatar ability to look through its eyes.
No.
My concern here is that this is a saw trap peephole that we're gonna get blasted through.
Fair, if
when
we
look
choose
into
to
it.
use.
Okay.
The
You
side
just you
tunnel.
see it goes along for a little bit and then curls to the north.
Oh, okay.
Let me grab your echo.
Hmm.
Do you have a zombie at the moment, Waku?
I do.
Do you have a sacrificial lamb?
Oh no, just while I'm adding tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Let me... There you go, mate.
So while I'm doing this avatar thing, the echo can actually go 1,000 feet away from me.
What the hell?
But what?
Yes. So.
But then that just completely nullifies the whole 30 feet thing.
Well, when I am doing this, it
Oh,
cannot do anything.
I see.
Like, it cannot attack
It's
or take any,
doing a fine familiar thing as opposed to you being able to command it to do actions.
Temporarily
That makes sense.
transfer your consciousness to your echo. As an action, you can see through your echo's eyes, hear through its ears. During this time, you are deafened and blinded. You can sustain this effect for up to 10 minutes. And you can end it at any time. It can be up to 1,000 feet away. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I
It's fine
wanted to read it.
if they're an echo.
Right. I wanted to read it just in case it was like catching itself. Like whilst you were looking through its eyes, you're incapacitated. It's destroyed. But no, they were clever. Curse wizards. Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna have it crawl through the crawl space.
Sure.
Wait, what? Like, I suppose it's ghosty, so does it just kind of pass through like it's nothing?
No, I think because the way we were reading it before, like it
It
occupies
is a
the
physical
space.
manifestation.
Yeah, occupies space. It can do opportunity attacks. So.
Is it like a gelatinous cube then?
Gross.
Is it like? Is it? But no, but it's got that sort of like semi-resistance, but like.
Yeah. Okay, so Hugh, you want to move your boy up there?
Yeah.
To the north.
So we'll pop him right up here.
And that will reveal this.
Ooh.
That is not an egg.
Okay, I was just about to say that's an egg.
It does very much look like an egg, but it's not. Let me describe what you are seeing, or what you are through your echo. A golden skull rests on a pedestal in the middle of this small, dusty room. Right, roll check.
Does it have the
Okay.
head? Does it have the head?
Yeah,
shape
any
thing?
weird shapes on it?
It does not.
You said it's on a pedestal? Is there anything on or around the pedestal, like
Nope.
text or?
Would this still be? I suppose this would still be considered the back room, huh? Or did you come through a secret door?
Just came through a crawl space, but
Okay.
it does look like a main kind of room. And there are stairs up, as you can see. There are stairs up, and you can see the back of a secret door. Like, because secret doors are usually like pretty clear from the other
back.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a secret door at the top of those stairs there. If you want to, he's still pretty close. If you want to check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. So I'll move up here.
Okay. And you open the secret door.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. And peer into the corridor beyond.
Oh,
There's a lot
goop.
of this purple stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
A
A lot of goop I'm noticing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna describe that in a second. That's what they're talking about, chat. So yeah, Hugh, as the echo goes up into that corridor, there, let's see. You can see east and west, and then there's north ahead of you as well. You can see in those two alcoves there. Sorry, I haven't added all the tokens just for the sake of not having to.
Overloading.
There are two.
Sure.
Yeah, there are two more Tomb Guardians like in those two alcoves.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, so there's one there
Well, they expect us to be able to put up a
and
fight,
one
apparently.
And yeah, two hulking figures stand in alcoves along this long hall facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars. Now this is interesting. Iron collars around their necks are connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor.
So,
And there are.
I am not gonna say what I thought.
You can see what is most likely the central stairwell on the far east end of the
right, yeah, I
corridor,
see that
right?
railing there. That looks familiar.
Yeah. And there's the double doors to the west of you there. And let me just see. And then ahead of you, there's more of a corridor that leads down to another room, but you can't. It's too dark to make out the room from the drift globe.
My brain had the same, like as previously mentioned. One of us always tells the truth.
And one of us is into bondage.
Look, you said it about me.
So the spiked chain connects the two golems across.
It leads from one to the other across the corridor. Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Now.
It could be a kink thing. Don't kink shame.
No, it's not absolutely. Now, purple stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's the gunk?
Is it like a weird moss?
It's purple mold. And it sprouts from the floors, walls, and ceilings in the places that you can see. You said you can see and hear through the echo, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. As the echo emerges there, from the patch of mold immediately to its right there to the east, it kind of shifts and a tiny eyeball appears where the mold kind of like retracts like an eyelid and just regards the echo.
Ew. Huh.
Do we know anything that do that?
I like
so turns to the local mold expert.
I just got this great
Amaris.
Right? And I got this great image of Hugh just like, you know, like blinded and deafened, just like standing with you guys. It's like, ugh, eyeballs.
that is exactly what I was gonna say. Is that
Sorry, excuse me.
Eyeballs.
Ew. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess because we're away from the drift globe, anywhere that's not.
If it's pure darkness down there.
Yeah.
Well, did you send the drift globe with you?
There's two. We have two.
Oh,
so
that only would have made sense. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it would have been able to fit in the crawl space. So.
Then we've got two, because Amaris has one.
Cool.
Okay.
Ew eyeballs. I look over to Waku. Do you know anything that has ew eyeballs?
I mean, a lot of undead have weird eyes.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm gonna dispel the echo and go back to my body and tell everyone, like, okay, so the crawl space behind us, there's a room with a gold skull on a pedestal.
Oh, you said the word gold.
It's behind a secret door.
Right.
There's nothing else, like, there's no text or anything, you know, this place is full of weird riddles.
Wako and Amaris start wrestling each other to get into the crawl space first.
No.
Wako gets a head start, but then Amaris like suplexes him back.
This is all by like the Tomb Guardian, who I feel like at this point just like tends, like briefly, like its head tilts and what are you doing?
No, just shakes its head. It's like
kids,
greedy adventurers.
So then I'll tell them about the purple mold. So I went out the secret door into the hallway. Something's going on with some weird flesh golems out there. They're waiting in a not so. It's like I don't know. They have like a chain between them instead of them being chained to the wall. I don't know.
They were roommates.
I mean,
and they were teammates.
Together.
Nice.
and yeah, like a weird little patch of purple mold on the floor.
A lot of it.
Okay.
Several patches.
Yeah,
Several
it's
patches
everywhere.
of
But the
purple
one
mold.
next to me sprouted a little eyeball and just looked at me.
That's very strange.
Do you know anything? Have looked over to again Amaris with russet mold. Do you know
Oh, yeah.
anything about mold with eyeballs? I look at both of that. Anything in Legends, or I once again fairly new to the plane.
Not natural, it seems.
It was everywhere.
There were several patches.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
If you scroll up there, Scarlet, Hugh describes that.
No, that was an in-character comment.
Yeah.
Can I see it actually? Because can we see into this room through this glass pane?
I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say
Is that the
you
same
can see
stuff?
there's a well-lit room down there, but you can't see to actually where the mold is. Sorry.
Oh,
because of the angle. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we see? Okay, so here's my next thought. Can we see into the room? Like, can we see the floor of the room at all?
Part of it, yeah. Whatever's visible through that hole.
Okay.
So immediately through the window, that's a corridor that goes off to the east, right?
Oh. Okay.
And then there's the hole in the floor, which shows what's that room that's just below it.
Oh.
Okay. I see.
So.
My thought
There's
is.
a lot
I
of-
believe. Hang on. Is it up or down? Hang on.
What if Echo in that room, and we jump scare this flesh golem into pulling the lever? See what happens.
Yeah, the hole is in the hallway floor, and then the well-lit room is below that.
Do you wish to initiate combat with?
I think that's the best thing to do.
All right.
I'm in favor.
I think it's better for us to do this now
than
to deal
have
with
something
whatever's on the other side of this lever.
pull the lever crunk.
So, just to clarify then, John,
Right.
you say that the hole is in the floor.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean that this is kind of like a dead end?
Apart from the crawl space, yeah.
I mean the through the window.
Oh, like this?
Oh, yeah. That hallway is a dead end, yeah.
And then the
And
last
this
thing
is-
is the
that's a
pit
wall?
trap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. My brain goes.
Hey, Boozman. Happy looking.
Evil. Okay. Would you like a centralized spot of fire? They did not seem to like it before.
It's going to be any combat's going to be very cramped and very very in your face. Yeah.
Well, I can see where the golem is, right?
Yes.
Should I? I can start us if you'd like. Waku?
I suppose so. Yeah. Don't see why not.
It's like Hugh, take a
Yeah,
knee.
Hugh Hugh is local from somewhere. All right. Embra casts. I can't believe I'm doing this. Embra casts. Yeah, let's go for it. Create bonfire underneath the guy, please.
Okay.
Magical fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 fire damage.
Okay. Let me just. You're gonna enter initiative after the spell's gone off. Okay. So but let me just get initiative first, so I can get the
Understood.
Yeah, because I can't access the hit points and stuff of the creature until we've started the thing properly.
Which I'm going to roll initiative unless it's with in D&D Beyond, because that auto loads it for you, right?
I'm not sure. Actually, I haven't with the new one. Maybe.
Let's see.
Let's find out.
Because if it does, that'd help you, right?
It would, yeah.
Did that auto
change the
load?
music a little bit. 2 seconds. No, it's still showing.
Colby,
You got 11,
I
right?
set.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's still showing a 12. So yeah, just it's
Colby,
fine.
I
Roll
set
how-
the
roll however you
place on fire.
like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I set the ground on fire.
Give me initiative, please, Colby. Ember, how'd you go?
You got it.
15.
Okay. And Colby?
Also, the wild magic surge would go off.
On your turn, so you're good.
On our turn.
Okay,
Ooh.
we got a 19 on our
Hey.
initiative.
And then my flesh golem friend here is going to. Ooh, okay. Right. So. Sorry, it was a speedy flesh golem.
Speedy? Or
You
no?
see our new little initiative tracker there.
Oh,
But
well, they get to
this
make
is
that
after the
dex
bonfire
save.
spell goes off. Yes. So dex save DC.
dex save first.
Never mind. I got a 7.
It fails, so they take 2d8 fire damage.
Okie doke.
Where's my d8?
Whoosh.
Give me these babes.
Burn.
Ooh, not
burn.
bad. 15 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And let me double check. They carry and
Let's see if they've got any.
the
vulnerabilities or
bonfire
anything.
ignites flammable objects in that area that aren't being worn or carried. Is the lever made out of stone or wood?
It's not flammable, I'm afraid.
Good to know.
Good to check.
Wanted to make sure.
Okay, no vulnerabilities there, unfortunately. But
alright.
does the bonfire do something when you start your turn in it?
Yeah, so creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bondage space for the first time or turn on a turn, or it ends its turn there.
Oh,
So
it ends its turn there, so I don't have to roll again.
it's you don't have to, but if it wants to, protect the
No,
lever, it's got to get past the fire.
It leaps, it leaps out of the fire here.
It does a dramatic pirouette.
Yeah, and yeah, like full on like JoJo, kind of like pirouette out, and attacks you.
Sorry, Hugh.
Let's have a look here.
Here's what it is.
40 hit points off. No.
Is that? Sorry, very quickly. May I confirm with you, Josh? Is the assumption that Hugh also has the armor cast on them, or no, with Armor of Shadows?
I was gonna leave that up to John because I didn't want to be
Okay.
an asshole about it.
What's
Okay.
what are we talking about, please?
So we
Oh,
can
yeah, I'll
cast
let you do it.
armor at will, right?
Yeah.
And so we can cast it at will, which means we can just put it on everybody if we want.
This is Armor of Shadows.
Yeah.
A Eldritch Invocation.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's Dex plus 13. AC becomes Dex.
Do I need to refresh? I
plus
don't see it on your
13.
character sheet.
And under mine, it's Nana's blanket, which is what we decided to call it. Well, it's not actually a plus, and they actually need to not be wearing armor. And I think Hugh was wearing armor, isn't he?
That's
I am not.
So
I took it off
You
since I
took Barbarian.
Yeah,
I
become a
took
barbarian.
Yeah.
Grave Touch.
Yep. And actually, my current AC on my character sheet has already been adjusted for, I think, mage armor.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
Mage armor is what it is.
I see. Agonizing Blast, Book of Ancient Secrets, Undying Servitude, and Ghostly Gaze. Whispers
Oh,
of Light.
So what you're missing is that I took a feat that lets me take a Eldritch Invocation,
Gotcha.
which I took Armor of
Shadows,
Shadows. Yeah.
Okay, Mage Armor on yourself at will. I said it's on yourself.
Oh,
at
on
will.
yourself. Okay, then I
Yeah,
can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I just wasn't sure because I was under the impression it was on us.
No, yeah, I think it only affects the warlock in question.
Okay.
I would
good.
say from that wording.
Yeah, I think you're right. I remembered
and-
Mage Armor at will,
Yeah,
and
no,
not
no,
the
person-
yourself part.
Now, the good news is, Hugh, as this thing lurches out of the flames and attacks you, it looks very perturbed by said flames.
Yes. Local
And-
fire.
Goes at you with its melee.
Hmm.
How do I? Okay, does a 15 hit?
No.
How about a 16?
No.
Okay. You're lucky that it seems perturbed by the fire, otherwise it would have hit you twice. Okay.
Oh.
Hugh, your turn.
Okay.
Take it out!
Yep,
Sparta, kick
we're
it
just
through the
gonna-
glass!
We're gonna go ahead and
Yeah, do we have stats for the glass?
let's see. Okay, yeah, that's what we're currently using.
The urge to have taken now. It's not good. Can't do it. Can't change things. But I realized that like the Eldritch Blast that pushes someone away would be amazing to just keep them off an edge with.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
We're gonna
offline
go
group
ahead.
blasted someone into a moonbeam the other day. It's very rude.
Oh my god.
A succubus.
Oh,
They blasted a
that's such a
succubus into a
dick move.
moonbeam and they just evaporated.
Wow.
Dick move. Love that.
It was
let's
swag.
go ahead
Sorry.
and we're going to use my bonus action this turn to establish my echo.
Mhm. Where?
Ooh,
To
yeah.
the east, I assume.
Yeah.
To the one.
Just establish your echo in the
there's
fire. It's like, ah, take that.
Oh, wait a second. Is reckless attack only while I'm raging?
Yes.
Okay, then nix the echo.
Okay.
We're gonna rage.
Zoop.
An important step, to be sure.
Yep.
Scream.
And
This is
Yeah.
Hugh's rage
I'm-
music now.
I'm gonna. I am going to move out of the doorway.
Well, you're in the room.
I'm gonna take.
So-
Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna hit that reckless attack. Let's see what happens.
It'll give me advantage. That's what it'll do.
Yeah.
It'll also
yeah,
give you advantage. That's the nice
It
thing.
will. It will. So let's.
Two natural 20s.
Yeah.
Both
okay.
dice.
I've got
On
like
most critical hit.
Hugh in aviator shades. As soon as you're like, we're doing this recklessly.
Okay. So the first with advantage. 24
That'll
to
hit.
hit.
Yep, of course.
Okay. Okay. That is 6 plus 7, so 13.
13. That's magical, right?
Yeah, it's the flame tongue longsword.
Okay.
So. Okay. Second attack. That is gonna be.
Didn't you get a different weapon that was cool?
Yes, but I hadn't. Oh wait, we did do a long rest.
Long
So
rest,
it would be
yeah.
attuned to me.
Let's do next round.
Next round. Okay. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that is gonna be. Oh, gonna re-roll that with Great Weapon Master. Only an 11 on the damage roll for that one.
Okey-doke. So yeah, you see Hugh like lash out with the flame tongue longsword, cutting into this creature through gaps in the armor, into that flesh, and seems pretty badly damaged and still charred and singed from the fire. And then Hugh is like, ooh, and like sheaths the longsword. Because you can sheath or unsheath a weapon as part of the attack action. So because you had the longsword already drawn, you can
Yeah.
sheath it as part of the attack.
Oh,
And you can unsheath the next one as part of that attack action.
that is beautiful.
Okay, so it works out nicely.
You're
You
going
can't-
Rora Zolo.
You can't switch. You can't switch weapons mid-attack, which
No, yeah.
which negates something that people were worried about. Because you know how some of them have got these weapon abilities, weapon masteries,
Oh,
where
yeah, like
one
sap and
will knock
stuff.
prone. So
Yep.
it's like if you've
Yep.
got two attacks and an attack action, you could use the one that knocks them prone with the first one, and then change weapons and attack with the second.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
knock
that would
prone.
be crappy.
Right. It's like there's too many. There's too
That's-
much stuff. Too
yeah.
much stuff.
We're not playing Elden Ring. That's not.
Okay. All right.
no.
Yield up.
Not quite. So because I hit with my longsword, weapon mastery sap, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
So it's straight.
Next attack
because you
rolls
said
or
attack.
roll?
It says roll, singular.
Okay, so the first one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it would flatten it out because they
If
attack
it's you,
recklessly.
If he gets, if it's me, yeah.
Okay. Brings us to Embra. Give me that wild magic surge and tell me which table you would like to use.
It was an 87,
On...
and I would like to use the Warlock to celebrate my new level in Warlock, please.
Okay. So yeah, as you step forward and the flames of the bonfire spell you set up start to roar more wildly, and spin around and manifest something.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm
It's
just throwing in a little fire so we know where it is.
It's just a flavor thing here, quite literally. We just have to remember this. If we do, if we don't, it doesn't really matter. The next thing that Embra eats is going to be, quote unquote, terrifyingly, not mechanically, terrifyingly spicy.
Joke's on them! I'm part bird! I can't just eat! I don't have that gene pool to sense fire stuff. Have you seen a parrot eat a jalapeno? It's the best thing. They crunch them like they're berries.
Nice.
Which I suppose they technically are, but still.
Okay, so there you go.
I love that so much.
What number was that? Is your roll?
That
At
was
87.
87. Okay. I was a bit worried for a
The
second.
same one.
There's a 7 at the end. I was like, is that the same? No, it's not.
Scarlet's dedication to this fire is the layers on it. The layers. Okay.
I wouldn't. It's my job.
Embra, go.
For Amber's turn, is Hugh imposing like the disadvantage to the thing, or because
actually I need to go back to that little table of cover, because Hugh would give cover because he's a massive
right,
Goliath in the
because
door.
he's huge. That's why that. Notice. Just wondering.
Let me look at the new.
So
we had the examples of what would
continue.
give that cover as well, so I'm going to quickly have a look at that because it'd be fun. Let's have a look at 2024. Looking up the
I
rules.
had
Here we
little
go.
Everest.
Yes, here, reference.
Oh
index,
yeah, that's the game. I hope you like books. What is it? Damn it! What is it? I thought I was going on this great fantasy adventure, but it turns out that they caught me. I've just been doing all this reading and maths.
Okay. Where was it? Where's that handy dandy table? Scrolly. I found it so quickly before, now I won't be able to find it. I didn't go that low. There it is. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yep. Another creature or an object covers at least half the target.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that.
Okay, so
Okay.
half cover? I just
half
want to
cover,
double
yeah.
check with...
Because 3/4 cover and total cover is only says an object, not another creature.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just double checking because this is a thing. My species trait. So my species trait, because we use the raptor, is woodland hunter. Your accuracy allows you to treat 3/4 cover as half cover and half cover as no cover.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
So
Your predator instincts kick in.
yeah, but suddenly you hear like a weird bird screech in the back of my throat. As I cast Scorching Ray.
Okay, go for it.
I would like to. It's the one beam, right? For Scorching
Does the zombie beside you?
3
do
rays of
disadvantage?
fire and hurl them at targets within range.
Yes. I hope
You can hold.
Please say
Sorry.
this is between Hugh's legs.
This is between your legs. It's so much funnier if it is. So first attack is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Damn. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's more like it. 20 to hit
Hits.
on that. The other one is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, give me that raise. What? So I have to remember how maths works. 16 points of scorching fire damage
It's just fire
from
damage.
the fire. Fire damage from the fire druid between the fire legs heading towards the fire bonfire.
Okay, it is.
This room is
bloodied.
very warm.
Or singed, I guess. Gotcha. Thank you. Anything else?
Hey, awatemasu. Oh wait, no.
You're gonna move down the staircase because Waku's kind of.
Yeah, actually, I will
Waku's not able
move
to do
out
anything
of
at
the.
the moment.
I will move out of the way, down one, and I think because I'm not gonna bonus action Kai or anything, not for a scenario like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's all I've got.
Okay.
Zombie's gonna.
Wild magic search first, please.
It was 67.
67 on the warlock table.
Oh, so close to the funny number.
Okay.
Move zombie back.
Luckily,
so.
we're in close quarters here. The range of your spells and eldritch invocations is reduced to 20 feet.
No, okay.
So luckily,
Uh-oh.
Rude.
That I do not like that one. I think
Like
like-
that.
there are some nasty ones
What?
in there.
no,
When does
like
it finish?
like
Oh, so just a minute.
Oh, it's just
like-
a minute.
I don't like it because there's a very common eldritch invocation that increases
Yeah, to 300.
eldritch blast's
Yeah.
range, and it's just like, hey, fuck you.
That's what the wild magic search table is. You know, it's half of them are great, half of them are bad. Well, a third, and then a third are just.
Well, usually it doesn't like invalidate a
spicy
choice that's made. Like it's kind of bad, but it doesn't be like, hey, fuck you, you made the choice, you made the wrong one.
But just for a minute.
Yeah, it is, but
In combat, it sucks a bit.
I
I
have strong
suppose, like-
opinions about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
zombie moves up 5, 15 to go through Hugh, and then 20 to there. He's gonna flank, you know.
You can't. No.
It has to be behind.
It has to be the opposite side. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Or opposite corner.
Oh.
All right, then he's just gonna stab him.
Go
Gonna
for it.
stab.
Stay up.
And then I started stabbing.
Where's this character sheet? There it is. How does a 19 do?
Hits.
For 3 damage.
3.
Bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yes,
Not
using
ma-
the plus
non-magic?
1.
It is magical.
The
okay.
plus 1 you qual. So
Yeah.
it-
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Whoosh. Done. Yourself.
Myself. Step forward.
Scurry,
step
scurry,
forward.
scurry, 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 scurry.
Peek out. Go die thing. And he's gonna cast Toll the Dead because
Was that your
I
attempt at an
don't.
Australian accent?
No,
Good eye, good eye thing.
Good eye thing. And
That is
Sorry, Scott.
the north. It's all right. It's funny to me because like the Australian accent that everyone quotes is like the north.
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, I
It's
have
quite
a
like
lot of friends in
Queensland.
Melbourne. I
Yeah.
know what it sounds like. I just can't imitate it.
Well, you
Okay.
said Melbourne, so that's you're getting there.
Let's go.
Because of my friends are from Melbourne.
You said Melbourne. It happened. There's a miracle. It's not Melbourne.
So yeah,
Melbourne.
with 16.
So what are you casting, sir?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Okay.
Yeah, I forget if he's immune to
Wisdom, he-
necrotic, but
Good question. Let's have a little look-see. No, but he does have magic resistance. So get
Oh, okay, so yeah,
advantage on that.
advantage on
But 2 advantages at +0 is not great.
for a Wiz 16. Yeah, he's gotta just roll a 16 or higher.
That's a 10. That's a 14.
So that's well, I don't.
And he's
Like
damaged,
the second.
So D12s.
Yeah, it's 13, but because it's a 12 on one dice and a 1 on the other, the highest and lowest possible.
13.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't want to use my resources right now. I'm sorry, guys.
No problem.
They're quite limited.
This is a single Tomb Guardian, and it is looking very perturbed and rough. And it's its turn.
On fire.
And on fire, yes. It is going to attack. Let's roll for it. Hugh.
Okay.
But the good news is that fire damage means that it just has straight attack rolls, not advantage.
Oh, wait a second. It is also sapped. So does that...
You don't
bring
double
it down
disadvantage
to
is not a thing.
No, okay.
There's no stacking.
So it's got a straight. There's a straight roll. Just two straight attack rolls. Does a no. Nope. Wow. I got a 1 and a 2 on the dice.
Unbelievable.
Oof. Bye bye, Tomb Guardian. Hugh,
Right.
over to you.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to...
Are you an
Gonna
undead
swap
warlock anymore,
your-
Waku? Nanny
that-
Poo Poo's
that-
not undead.
I mean, she's giving me the necrotic powers because
Yeah.
she's sharing what she knows.
She's enough of a necromancer.
Annie is generous and wise.
Okay, so yeah.
I will
Hugh,
be
how
right
about
back.
it? No, it's
We're going to go ahead and reckless attack again.
Waku's original warlock patron was Larlock, the lich that they are hoping to thwart. Until he got booted out into the wide world to rescue a dragon turtle. Nice ones.
Wow, yeah.
Because he
23 to hit on the first attack.
That'll do it.
And
Because he
I
had-
am going to... so it's 1d6 plus 7 is the first hit.
Okay.
Okay. So 5 plus 7...
No worries, Spencer. Busy.
I'll
12.
just delete it for you.
12.
Oh, my-
Yep. And I'm going to
He's
use...
a mod, he can delete himself.
No, he can delete it himself.
So
I'm gonna
what
use-
was the damage on the first one?
It was 12.
12, gotcha. Which is
and I'm
last
going to
legs.
use one of 2 of these charges for the
to
staff.
cast.
I can. It takes 1d6 extra force damage for each charge that I use.
Yeah, let me remind myself.
Staff of striking.
Where?
So if I hit with a melee attack using the staff, I can expend up to 3 charges, and then I get 1d6 extra force damage.
Staff of striking, right?
Yep.
Staff of Kerthwacky Thwack.
Okay, so both together was 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Are both the force charges? Okay.
One was a 4 and one was a 5.
Okay. 9. Okay, still alive, but less legs. So it had 10 HP.
Unbelievable.
But
That's fine.
Don't waste
hold
any
on.
resources on it.
No. Yeah, I also have I have the quarterstaff mastery. So that
Oh, shit.
is
but you're casting. Oh, you actually hit with the staff.
You hit
I
it,
hit-
and
yeah,
then you
I
extend
hit-
a charge
Yeah.
if you hit.
Gotcha.
and then if I hit a creature with a quarterstaff, I get topple. So I can force it to make a con saving throw.
Okay.
12 plus. It says DC 8 plus 4 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack. Which I think is 5 because that's my strength. So that's a DC 17
Jesus.
con save.
Hefty.
And if it fails, it is prone.
No saving, only throw.
Yeah, it's annoying. It doesn't often in a sidebar it will automatically calculate the
It calculated the 4.
Thing
I
for
can
you.
see it. It's like bold.
right.
And then I guess maybe they do that because like if you make your attacks with dex or like with like a finesse or I don't know.
Right. Topple. Where's the? I'm trying to read the topple thing. Show me topple. Is it here? Nope. Where are you seeing the
If you're
topple?
looking
I'm
at
trying to
my
find. I'm just trying
character
to say it
sheet.
for
It's
myself.
under features and traits, and you
Okay.
have to scroll down to weapon mastery. It's not too far down. It's under rage and unarmored defense.
Nice. There it is. Yeah. Okay, so 8 plus 3 plus the. Okay, yeah, because I guess it's easy. It's easy to because it could change what stat you're using for the attack. So whereas your proficiency bonus is always your proficiency bonus, which is why it's the 3. So 11. So 11. So it's 17.
Oh, do
right?
you see 3?
Yes, it's 3 for
Because
me.
on mine it says 4.
Okay, maybe did I need to? Maybe your
Maybe
character. I need to
Because
refresh
I
your sheet.
leveled up.
So yeah, I guess level 9 gives you an extra proficiency bonus. Yeah, look at that.
Yep. 8 plus 4 plus my strength mod, which is 5.
12, so 17.
I missed that.
Yeah.
You're right. It does give us
On
proficiency.
17, 21.
Okay,
Sorry.
so he's not prone.
Nope,
but
he does
I-
only have 1 HP. So.
And I do have another attack, so let's
That's
see
true.
if it hits.
But before you do that, I want to explain
Yeah.
the bizarre sight that Ember and Waku are partial to, or
Oh,
subjected to.
Subjected to. Here we go.
Waku, Embra, as Hugh pushes away the longsword and spins out this goat-headed staff and brings it down, slamming onto the
Wait.
creature, light pulses out of it, and light pulses out of it and slams into the creature, and that same light flows over
Yep.
Hugh's form. And
Yeah, I thought
Hugh,
so.
You get a splitting headache in quite a literal way as Waku and Ember see goat horns sprout from your head.
I thought so.
You're kidding!
Nope.
Was this the one we got from the guy?
That was
The-
goat-headed.
The goat-headed dude?
Yes, that the sprite in the ghost lantern said was a dragonborn.
No kidding.
You're turning into a goat, mate.
I wonder how much
Uh,
Emma
you know
charges
what?
to modify character art.
Yeah, right. I'll take it. This seems actually rad as hell. We're gonna roll
This
with
cannon. I like it.
Hugh is a Goliath tiefling now. Apparently.
You could say you're a tiefling. People will be confused.
it. Okay, so second attack was
Largest tiefling I've ever
dirty
seen.
20 to hit.
That's it.
Okay, and that is gonna be.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna reroll
Just tell
that.
me what happens.
Yep. So I'm enraged, and I hit him. There's the pulse of light, and I grab, with my shield arm, I hold my forehead a little bit, and these horns pop out, and I kind of run my hand over them, and it makes me more mad in the moment, and I just thrust the quarterstaff directly through this thing's through its armor into its
wow.
chest.
Just completely caves in the front, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just goes down to one knee and then just topples sideways into the bonfire. It's like, self-cremation. Okay, and you are left alone in the tomb once more.
We did
Somewhere
it.
where this is like, oh god damn it, those are so expensive.
First we have to go out. First we have to find the corpses. And then once we find the corpses, then we have to do...
Corpses aren't the problem. The
They
corpses
tend to
come to them.
come
Yeah.
to them.
They could be, yeah.
Yes, except you have to have them survive the jungle. That takes some work.
True.
Don't forget the King of Feathers.
It's a waiting game, really.
So
Realistically, yeah.
Well, the King of Feathers is no problem anymore. We took care of it.
at present, the iron handle is not interactable, as it's glowing red
Oh.
hot
Oh.
from the bonfire.
Yeah,
Oh, sure,
Snap.
okay.
I can mage hand it, right?
True.
it's snaps.
The mage hand's like,
Goodbye. Whoops. Goodbye thingy. Just
Owie.
unbonfires it. Give me
The
1
bonfire's
second.
too
I
pretty. No,
accidentally
bonfire's too
cost-
pretty. Leave it there. It's too pretty to die.
Yeah, it was.
I was about to
it's-
say, I need to get. I
it's
accidentally
quite
closed
a
the
good
maps.
bonfire.
Oops.
Thank you. Fire is one of the first
also-
things I learned how to paint properly.
Can I? Oh, I can't select it and move it. I was going to say I could just move it elsewhere when we have another bonfire. How do you bonfire? Create water? Okay. So, would you like to interact with the window or the crawl space?
I feel like the lever, I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Pull the lever, crunk.
I'll say Amaris will use her mage hand if you want.
I'll use mine.
Oh, she doesn't want to be just a silent witness to these things.
Too bad.
To be fair, she
Sure.
might be. I imagine Amaris also like giving, if Orvex is still around, giving him like an earful. He is getting a stern talking to right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay.
Hugh has his face kind of like pushed up against the glass, like he's trying really hard.
No, it's like.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's interesting, Hugh. As you do that, it doesn't feel like glass. It just feels like stone.
Oh.
There's a slight rough texture to it, which is interesting. And I'm sorry to disappoint Hugh, but as Waku's mage hand pulls the lever, the hole in the floor of the corridor disappears and becomes solid stone as well.
Oh.
And you hear a whirring movement, and Waku, roll me a d20.
15.
15.
Mhm.
You hear a metallic shing. Shing. Hugh, could you roll me a d20?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
hold on. 19.
What have we just set
19?
off?
Okay.
I think I know. I think I get it.
You hear a psss. And Embra?
Doo-doo. 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
You hear a ding kind of sparkly tinkling sound. Right over.
Well.
And Waku, do you put it back?
Yeah.
Okay. And the hole in the floor reappears, and I'll say, because Ember did that as the last one, you see some sort of sparkling dust starting to dissipate.
So, local wildlife says
Crawl space. Crawl space it is then.
Yeah.
Hugh, can you step back for a second?
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot the glass with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. It bursts against it, but nothing happens.
Last.
blasting.
Blast.
So it does not break.
No, it doesn't.
Crawl space it is.
Okay.
Okay, so you can move
Another
yourselves into the
refusal.
gold skull.
I do appreciate that post our discovery of the back rooms, essentially, we have absolutely refused by all means necessary to use the main doors.
True.
Waku, while he was making his way through,
Yes.
he is casting Identify
Okay.
on the skull. Because he's just got a feeling it's magical.
Let's have a
Is
look
it
here.
magical?
Magical.
Is it a magical little guy?
Yeah, let's press. What does this button do?
It is literally just a giant, dense gold skull.
Watch it be
Nothing
like a
else
communicator
remarkable
to
about it.
Nanny Poo Poo. So like, hey Nanny Poo Poo, sup?
Okay, so let's see here. Can you read Identify for me, Waku?
Yes, I can. Where did it go? There it is.
Can you identify the identify spell?
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay. Thank you. So you're casting that spell?
Yes.
Okay. The moment Waku touches the golden skull.
Oh my.
Here we go.
I'm glad you read it and said that you had to touch it. It levitates into the air and hovers just off his left shoulder. And it's like, what do we have here? I guess we find out what the runt of the litter looks like for a dragon. So, where are we going? Or are you lost? You look like a bunch of clueless fools.
Oh, great. We got a wise guy.
We're just hanging out.
What are
right?
these? Are they supposed to be horns, spikes, dreadlocks? Make
I
up your
think
mind.
all of the above.
Why is your skull on
Yeah.
the outside? What happened to you? Ugh.
What? Oh, it's somebody else's skull.
I suppose everyone else is useless idiots, but this one's the goat. Am I right?
Hugh heartily laughs, and then he's like, Wait a second.
Could you introduce yourself?
Why would I speak to a lower light form? It says, like, hovering above you.
Oh. I mean,
Out
you're
of the
speaking to me
benevolence,
anyway,
perhaps?
aren't you?
And I'm not going to RP this in its entirety, but quote unquote, there is a hang on, where has it gone? A stream of deadpan banter in a mocking, hollow voice.
Huh.
I don't mind. I don't mind him. He can come along.
I think you might, Waku, because the character it's following now has to make all ability checks with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Which just means, just means your skills, right?
Ability checks.
See, this is what I've wondered this several times before about things that say all ability checks, because that just means and a check that uses an ability, right? So does that mean attacks too?
It counts initiative. It doesn't count attack
Oh,
rolls.
really?
'Cause an attack roll is a specific thing, but
Right.
to roll initiative is to essentially roll your dex, I think, from
Right.
memory. But I could be corrected by the 2024 rules. The world is filled with homebrew and stipulation.
I'm curious. Okay. So yeah, this and Ember and Hugh, you don't have that mechanical effect, but it's annoying. It's just continuously giving
Well.
Waku shit.
Hey, buddy. We don't really need this. You can go back to where you want.
I was about to say, Waku, don't you have... I feel like a noble and dignified figure such as yourself should be fully protected, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's vulnerable to the elements. You could always have them rest their noble skull in another dimension. They'd be safe there.
Or you could feed me. I'm always quiet when I'm chewing.
What do you eat?
Me thinking if we
What
have
do I
sulfur
eat?
and glue.
Well, you're adventurous.
You eat
Gemstones. I crave gemstones.
Oh, no. This is a bad relationship for you, Waku. May I suggest a bag of holding as a player?
Oh, we don't have a bag of holding.
I thought you did.
I do not.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Hugh, can you help me out?
Yeah. And Hugh starts to like unsheath the quarterstaff.
Mhm.
So,
What? Have you
Oh,
been
man,
trapped
yeah. Why are you here in the first
What is
place?
your deal?
My deal?
I mean, has it...
My deal is just to comment rather caustically on everything this little runt of a lizard does.
Did Larlock hurt you too?
top is
His skull is also on the outside, so I assume as much.
Oh no, what
Mm.
happened?
He got turned into a mocking skull. That's what
Oh,
happened.
the
It is
poor
a
guy.
cursed human skull. Yes.
One said one talked shit turned into skull. Gotcha. I feel like that makes sense for a lich. To do.
Above table, it used to be the court fool for,
Ah.
for the royal family of
Oh.
Omu.
Hmm.
Oh my.
But that won't become evident.
Well, it's not like we have the queen of Omu or anything right here.
You're not telling me you're useless adventurers who don't even have any gemstones. Ah, just my luck.
Unfortunately, materials are not something we really delve in.
Don't you
If you
moisturize?
were-
Scaly as hell.
If
Oh.
you were to be given a gemstone, how long would it take you to eat it? Hypothetically.
How long can we keep you fucking quiet?
I mean, briefly, but you know, if I'm full, I would need to go back for a nap.
Oh my god. And what does that look like?
I don't know. Let's see how much appetite I've got. Feed me. Gemstones, rubies,
Does
emeralds,
anybody
diamonds, anything you
have-
like. Come on, give it to me. Come.
Does anybody have a sovereign blue? Anybody at all?
Nope.
What spells do I have? You said gold?
Gemstones, please.
Gemstones.
Oh no, you said they were made out of gold.
It is gold, gold plated. Yeah.
Gold plated.
Mhm.
Okay. So exposure to intense heat would not be melting off the gold. Gotcha.
you got heat metal.
I can. That can be arranged. I can also cast Shatter. The bones would probably go.
I've been sat on that
It's
pedestal
considered an
looking at this room forever. Where are we going? Come on, let's leave. Come on, are we there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Come on, let's go. Oh, you're so indecisive.
Sorry, I can't hear it over the sound of you getting out years of frustration from parenthood. I'm like, yep, that I've had a primary school kid or two like that. I've got nothing, by the way, guys. It's as far as short of constricting, snaking the pythony thing over its thing and squeezing. I got nothing.
Strong as I am, I don't think I can hit this thing and break it.
Is there a box? Does anybody have a box? Nobody puts.
What do we have? What do we have? Hold on.
Nobody puts skull in the corner.
It floats up to the secret door and it's just like, anybody help! Anybody help! Help! I'm being bored to death.
Secret door?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's the top of the stairs is a secret door into the corridor.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna summon the 2 bloody tomb guardians.
Oh, go away.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I want to watch your untimely demises.
The party sighs dramatically.
Just like comes right up next to Waku's ear. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Okay, you, in an effort
really
to give us some
are
fucking
dead.
breathing room, I'm gonna take out a bloodstone from my pack that I have written down in my inventory.
Okay, how much is it worth?
50 gold.
50? Okay.
Yeah, I have 4 of them.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take the one out and shove it in his mouth.
Well, that's my iron for the day. I wish I had blood.
Well, that was a lot quicker than I anticipated it.
I suspect it's like 1,000, 100,000 gold.
Choose it up and destroys it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bad one for you, Waku. Hot damn.
This is a really bad one.
There is
there
is a very specific price here that will make it go and take its nap.
What is the price to get it to leave?
Quite. Let's find out. Just keep feeding it until it goes.
I don't have all my gems are back at the kobold camp.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't have anything. Ember doesn't stock gems.
Sold out.
I do have. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Do you have gems?
I do have gems. Okay, so I have another 150 gold worth of bloodstones.
Mhm.
I have some garnet beads that are worth 75 gold.
Mhm.
What else?
Chat, this is what you see. It's like my brain
Oh
goes,
boy.
don't give them the iPhone. Sorry. All of my gems were given to Waku. And if Waku
And
doesn't
he-
have the gems, then unfortunately we're gonna have to suffer them.
Okay. Is it going to make your way into the corridor
Uh,
with it just floating behind?
Can we lock the door
I'm-
before it gets there? Can we shove it?
uh,
Can we punt it?
Okay, I'm gonna give
I'm
him
not opposed to punting.
the rest of my gems because they don't have any other purpose. So that's
So when are we
another.
going to trade?
So it's
them?
275 total.
It's 275 total. Yeah.
Okay. Amaris is like,
Still not enough.
Hugh, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! We need those for things.
There's no other way to get this guy to leave.
Or shut up.
That's Nang Nang in Amaris. Yeah. Not letting,
Yep.
not letting
Right.
her
And
waste.
look, I understand it's painful. That they're worth money. Yeah, I get it.
Just don't listen. It's fine.
But this thing's gonna get us killed. Everything else is gonna listen to it.
Which is the unfortunate fact. Yes.
Okay, so yes, for now, I'm afraid 275 is not enough to send it to nap time.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
So you're gonna
Is-
head
because
onwards.
my brain says it is 1,000, but that means Walker's doing everything at disadvantage.
We haven't tried hitting it yet.
We haven't.
I
Umbra
suppose not.
Here, can we? Shall we begin the hitting?
Unfortunately, platinum's
The
not what it wants to
crafts.
eat. Platinum. Are you gonna try? Like,
If we
frustration?
give it, if we find sovereign glue, that's the first place it's going. It is getting its mouth glued shut.
Okay, so
Alright.
onwards.
Up
Just
into the corridor.
just blast it.
Okay, it just ricochets off into the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
had
not a
feeling.
gemstone. Silly cobalt.
I had a feeling.
Great and powerful.
Okay. Let's
Diminished and
Let's-
weak.
let's go ahead and move out into the hallway, shall we? Let's just bite
Okay.
this bullet.
You all step out. You see the spiked chain between the two guardians down the way, and again, those patches of purple mold, which again open up eyes and observe as you walk by.
I wave at one. Does it do
blinks.
anything?
It just blinks.
Okay.
Can I hit it?
You can try. Yeah.
You can try.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to swing my sword at it.
I'm gonna give it a big wacky.
By the way, now that you're up here and it's not the echo, I forgot. All the mold. It smells like rotting corpses.
Ugh,
Oh.
stinky.
Stinky.
Okay. So, yeah, Hugh. You're swinging the staff? Or the sword?
I'm gonna swing the sword.
Okay. Just as regular.
No, I'm gonna speak the command word to light it on fire.
So it's like slashing and fire damage?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you speak the word and whoosh, flames go up the blade. You swing at the mold. And which patch are you attacking? That one to the right there?
Yeah.
Okay. It is consumed by the fire, and there's a slightly unpleasant popping as some of the eyeballs go.
Ooh.
And there's a
Immediately
very
brings
nasty
it back.
smell from the burning there. And the purple mold across the way to the north there, just
Mhm.
northeast of the patch you destroyed, also erupts in eyeballs. And could you
Oh dear.
roll a d10?
I sure can.
Thank you.
D10. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn off my GM brain for a bit. Not
I
listening.
don't like this. An 8, John.
An 8. Okay, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. I get to do that with advantage now. Because of danger
Ooh.
sense.
What's the wording on danger sense?
Danger sense specifically says, hold on, you have advantage on dex saving throws unless you have the incapacitated condition,
Nice.
Sweet.
which is great because
That
my
barbarian,
dex
those barbarians levels were a
is a-
good decision to make.
-1. Okay. 14?
14? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as Hugh slices in and burns up this patch of mold, the eyes open on that one across the way there, and there is a whoomp and a little flash of light, a little ray of light goes blasting across. He tries to leap out of the way, doesn't make it, and Hugh, you can't move. Please make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay, 17. That was much better.
17. Okay. So yeah, as the ray hits you, your already kind of grey, kind of toned flesh starts to
Sure.
become slightly harder and rougher, and you start to turn to stone. But
What?
you avoid it with that second save, and on a success, the effect ends.
Okay.
You would have been petrified.
Yeah. All right.
Pauses,
Lesson learned.
turns to the others. Do eyeballs normally shoot lasers that turn people to stone?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna look over to again everyone here. What does have eyeballs that turns things to stone?
Stone eyeballs.
I'm Cholton. I'm literally from a magma pool.
Waku, make an Arcana check with with disadvantage.
I think he's fought one before, hasn't? Didn't we fight one of them?
If it's exactly what I think it is,
Didn't we
I'm
fight one
looking
in Umgar?
Oh, the
Anyway, it's not high. Let me see. I think it's above a 10, but it's not. Is it +3?
Yeah, disadvantage. Oh, or is it? Unless it's. I need to refresh.
Oh, it's because my yeah, it's 8.
Okay, yeah, you're not sure. Embra.
Embra is in tune with the things that would be known to hear.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Like Scarlet is very aware of what this probably is, but Embra is like, I'm not sure if they'd know. I could give it a go, but I wouldn't know necessarily for sure. I don't think.
Yeah, Hugh, you don't have absorbed intelligence anymore.
It's
nope,
Medusa.
I do not.
Yeah, you did fight a Medusa. Yeah, that's right.
No, that's what Waku says.
Oh, okay.
This is a Medusa. It's been
Oh,
turned into goo.
Moldy Medusa.
I thought Medusa was snaky.
Through the magic, through the power of magic, this Medusa has been turned into goo.
Oh.
Although I just
Gotta use your brain.
This could be brain matter.
Looks over
Gross.
to the skull. Do you know what this is?
Yes.
Okay.
Although,
That's
also,
the last that's very much concerning.
Sorry, unrelated. But if you look at stream, how cool is this Medusa from a different adventure? Not from this adventure.
Yeah, love the ponytail snakes.
Right, and the top knot.
Ooh.
Snake top knot.
Ponytail snakes.
Make it bigger. There you go. Look
Love
at that.
that.
It's so cool.
Love that.
Don't worry, not spoilers. Not from this adventure.
Emotionally, Scarlet is hurt and sighing like real bad.
Just to know. Just to.
Because I know what this is.
Ah, I see.
But Amber's just like, what's with the weird eyeballs? And I have to restrain myself from going, it's up!
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay,
Okay, so
good,
let's leave that alone moving forward.
yes,
so
or else
double
you
doors,
won't be able to move at all.
right?
Double
And this
doors
is not-
or
Oh, nice
weird.
one.
Weird tome
And
guardians.
there's the corridor north as well, which I think actually now that you've come up here, you could probably see more.
Yes.
It goes up into a room up there.
But yes, just for perspective and purposes, I can see into magical darkness up to 120 feet. So
Yep.
even if it says it, just a heads up.
No
Ooh.
worries.
Oh, I could. That means right now I could look through those big gaping maws of unknown
True.
pits of darkness and just be like,
So, wait right there. I'm going to run back to level 1.
Run.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I suppose. I mean,
Look,
from the central staircase, it's not that far.
it's probably faster. Yeah. No, I'm good.
We can just take
It
to the
wouldn't-
spike chain
We're just
first.
going to go by the spectrum.
We have to limbo underneath the Kink Guardians.
Yeah, the two guardians go. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Oh, no, that's a conga line. Sorry, never mind. Okay.
Well,
How low can you go? How low can you go?
How
There you go.
can
This
you
way. So.
all right, left or north?
Thank goodness our wilderness guide is with us.
Hugh lost his oops all intelligence, so his
Here's feeling a little bit eepy. Just a little bit.
The goat horn sprouting headache still hasn't fully worn off.
Now we
I
got
don't
three options
think,
coming:
so.
left, north, or the other way.
Yeah.
Left, north, or left?
Right is an option.
Oh, right. Wait.
Stairwards. I was trying to think of a third way to say it.
Okay. I feel like, at least for Ember, as Ember is looking down this corridor, what do I see? What do I see? It's just another wall.
And there's clearly a room down there. How far is your dark vision?
120 feet.
Okey-doke.
It's pretty damn far.
I've got the equivalent of, I think, like the super. Oh, that's a skull.
What is that?
That's another skull.
Uh,
Oh, that's a skull next to another tomb.
Oh, hang on. Why? You can ignore the skull. It's okay. Why though?
Yeah, I'll ignore the skull. Like we should ignore the patches of laser mold.
There are multiple options where you can find strange head-shaped skeletons. Let me say, and usually the player version doesn't have it on it, but for some reason this
Okay.
one fucking does. So apologies.
Okay, so there is no skull.
No.
I will draw a little X.
Sorry.
over it.
Disregard.
That's annoying. Why? Because that's usually just on the
Do I have
GM
a
version,
gray? I have a gray. One
right?
second.
Because I didn't put the GM version on by
Maddie-
mistake because the
Maddie,
room numbers
Maddie.
aren't on it.
Wait, nothing.
Vex.
None demonai.
Right, the last level.
Demonitis.
The last level didn't have. The last level didn't have them on. That's annoying.
Oh, I wish I had a
Play on the
slightly,
player
just
version.
like a smidgen finer, so I could redraw the square proper. I've only got like the
Think
chunky
you
marker.
kinda-
There we go. Totally legitimate
Level
space.
3.
Absolutely nothing to worry about. No.
Yeah, the next level down hasn't got them either. It's only this level you get spoilers apparently,
What the heck?
and that's annoying,
That's
isn't
silly.
it? Grr.
What is so annoying?
Grr, grr, grr.
Anyway.
Anyway, you don't see a skull, but you do see. Let's see down here what we got. You see a 4-columned portico jutting out from the wall at the far end of that northern chamber there, Scarlet. Ember.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you can see the dotted line which shows the top of it. Beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess.
Mm-hmm.
And Oh, Robin Hood. Good to see you, Robin.
Hello.
Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks. Who gets?
Oh, thank you.
We should roll for that spin. That is Embra. Actually, no,
It's me?
let's give it to Hugh because Hugh hasn't had one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robin Hood. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Wild Magic says you love to see it. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Pick
Goodness,
the
of course
barbarian
it
table.
does. Just out of morbid curiosity. Okay.
True. Yeah.
Happy New Year, Robin Hood.
Can you rager?
Even more ragery.
Even
okay.
more raging than before.
So yeah, you see that, and I was like, "What's that?" Oh, okay, that was the skull. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you see, and I'll say with the with your extended vision there, you can also see some sort of masks on the wall around the sarcophagus, but from this distance you can't make out details. Robin Hood, fucking legend. Thank you so much. Wow,
You sweet
that's one each and one
bean.
waiting for Maddie when she gets back.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, dude.
Thank you, absolute legend.
Alright.
Okay, so my good self.
Candles, sarcophagus,
Oops, oh,
double
charisma.
door, or besties.
Waku.
What do we want?
Waku +1 focus.
+1 focus.
Indeed.
I feel very
Ooh.
focused right now.
+1 weapon.
Oh.
Embra.
Hi.
Another advantage.
Yay!
Da-da-da. Let me get that sorted there. There it is. The only way to get 2 crystals. And I'll save one for Maddie. Thank you, Robin Hood.
Thank you so
Bless.
much.
Ready? Okay. Fabulous. So the so yeah, you can see the portico. There's some sort of masks hanging around it, around the sarcophagus. It looks like another Tomb of the Trickster Gods. There's some detritus and stuff on the floor that you can't make out from this distance. And there, yeah.
Detroit. Okay, so there appears to be a tomb down this hallway. I'm not too sure what's beyond the doors, and then we have the best friends. Please pick a direction.
Let's go up. Let's
Up
check out this tomb.
North. Okay, so yeah, you make your way up to the
North.
tomb there.
I will
I shall
do my
reveal the rest.
regular being a perceptive bubby rolls.
Please do.
It's 2, and we'll find out whether or not it counts. So the first one is a 13.
Uh-huh.
The second one, I will take that one. That one's much nicer as a 24.
Okay. So yeah, make your way down to the corridor's fine. Make your way down to the
Except for
tomb.
I politely avoid the purple being like, sorry,
Yes.
excuse me, thank
Sorry,
you,
sorry,
thank
sorry.
you,
Again, eyes do appear and watch you. Boop.
I nod my head politely every single time.
They scowl at Hugh when he goes by.
They're like this fucker right here.
Evil eye.
I'm sorry, okay?
So yes.
Do you apologize to them? Maybe
you
they'll
see-
say you're okay.
Okay, so you see in detail here. So yeah, a 4-columned portico juts out of the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath, so that you see the niches on the left and right there.
Sorry, like Colby got so excited.
Froggy.
Froggies, yeah. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the
Right.
east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats
frog
above
behemoth.
a shrine. You can see the shrine in the middle
yeah.
on the east wall there.
Yep.
Offerings lie on a shelf before it, and 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls. You can see them in relief there. So, let's have a look here. Amaris hears Nang Nang's voice in her mind, trying to convince her to steal the gold coins from the shrine.
Ah.
Not before I do.
Waku? Obulaka, in your mind, says, "Oh, masks can be dangerous. You want to hide your true intent. Don't try them on. Don't try them on."
Well, Balaka says we shouldn't try the masks on.
But they're scaredy cat. Scaredy.
He's usually right, though.
We haven't found the warning list, have we? The poem.
For this floor, no.
No, because
No,
we
you
went
haven't-
down
yeah, you
the other
haven't
way.
been- Yeah, you went down the. Yeah, that was in the main staircase before.
Oh.
Right.
Awkward. Anyway, see, Bennett, there are
The
benefits,
benefits to
occasionally.
going the main way, yes.
Yeah.
So, are you going to check out what you're going to check out? Sorry. So everything's there. So you got the sarcophagus, the masks,
and
the
my thing
shrine,
hasn't pinged
and the
anything,
frescoes.
right?
I mean, no secret doors, no.
No,
As
okay.
you can see.
Or traps.
I mean, you'd have to.
Oh no,
you'd
it's
have to
it's
check.
just pay secret doors. Yeah. No, no,
you'd
you're
have
good.
to
No,
check
you're good.
each thing separately. Yeah.
All right, Ember takes a step in.
Okay.
Kai is officially out in
Gotcha.
terms of things in proximity.
Okay. Thanks for that hype train, Robin Hood.
Thank you so much. I look around. I pretend that weird thing is not on that floor. I go to read. What does it? I want to imagine that tile is actually like one of those false, like, you know, when you see it like a really convincing rock, but they've shaded it from one angle only. So when you first see it, but none of us are perceptive enough.
Yeah, I think. Well, they started making a pit trap and then decided to change.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, the things have been shuffled along. I'd like to look at I'd like to observe art, please.
Frescoes.
Frescoes, please.
Okay. So, the first one, you see a frog-like behemoth uses its tentacles to help the Omuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though sowing seeds. The second one, a frog-like behemoth wraps its tentacles around a giant crocodile as Omuan hunters stab the crocodile with spears. In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to his open mouth. In Fresco 3, a frog-like behemoth with 4 Omuan hunters riding on its back finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other.
Oh.
And Fresco 4, a frog-like behemoth wallows in a shallow pool as Omuans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of a human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it's grasping a lit candle.
We need to feed the frog.
There are very different, specific things happening here.
Can we have a chicken that we can decapitate?
So
It's
looking at the
spilling blood.
Yeah, blood. And looking at the shrine as well, in the middle,
Yes.
next to where you are, Embra.
Yep.
There are several
others hang out in the
items, like
garden.
offerings on top. There's a 6-inch tall stone statuette of a frog behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
And it says in Old Omuan, which Amaris reads for you, give thanks to me as others have done since the dawn of time. There is a copper bowl containing rat bones.
Yep.
There are 4 dead cockroaches.
Yep.
A green wax candle, half burned
Right.
down, and 5 gold pieces. Amaris starts to reach for them and then slaps her own hand away.
Hey, stop it. Okay. So the assumption is put the mask on, eat the thing, to eat the bug if you wanted to do any of these actions, to do the thing,
Mhm.
right? Huh. Are you all going to just stand there in the corridor, or
Yes.
now,
Yes, I
now
am.
that you have lived to tell the tale, yes, we will come and join
have
you.
lived to I have lived to tell the tale?
No, Hugh will move
Ember,
into
the
the
unwitting
room.
tank.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yes, with my 18 AC these days though, and my ability to heal, it does make sense
Right.
somehow.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, so yeah, what would you like to do? Let's try this out and then finish up for today.
The feel is like we should put on one of the things to do this stuff, right? Like that's the vibe that we're getting, right?
I guess, but I don't really have any chickens.
Well, I suppose what benefit, right, is
Well,
the
hold on.
thing evoking?
Is the chicken the operative thing, or is it
I mean, the candle
the
we don't know anything
sacrificial
about.
knife?
It's the easiest.
Hugh, give me a religion check.
Ooh, religion.
Waku, the skull hovers behind you. Is like, what do you mean you haven't got a chicken? Look at you, you coward.
Waku is trying to train himself to just
A four, John.
4. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Ember, would you like to?
Yeah, sure. I inquire mentally to Saha and Buzzer, being like,
So, Saha, do you accept blood sacrifice?
should I don't feel like blood sacrifice is the way
Not really
to
her
go.
her vibe, is it?
It's not really your vibe. Religion, right?
Yes.
16.
Okay. You think it's the blood of the chicken rather than the fact that it's a chicken.
Okay.
It appears to be the blood of the chicken.
So yeah, blood from a living creature.
So, blood sacrifice.
Mhm.
I suppose that makes rather sense.
And it would make sense that an amount of blood, it wouldn't have to be, to the death necessarily.
You have any blood, Skull Guy?
Me? All out. Despite that tasty blood gem, all 4 of them, they were delicious. I wonder how many more I need to eat. I'm hungry.
There's
Hungry.
any gems in there, you can have as many as you want.
Hungry.
Honestly, I don't mind
So-
it that much. I feel like I should get
Hold
advantage
on.
instead of disadvantage.
Are we there?
I think it's quite funny.
Are we there yet?
So the people in the frescoes,
Mhm.
there's people wearing frog masks
Yes.
in the paintings.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And doing these things.
And doing these things that
Mhm.
relate to exactly the items that are left in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 4 masks are different, and the 3 that you can see are different, and the ones in the niches are different.
I mean, let's see. Who is. Do I be bold today? I took a point in Warlock. I'm supposed to be wise.
It momentarily seems like Amaris has lost the battle of wills with Nang Nang,
Oh.
and she just leaps forward, just swipes the 5 coins off the altar, and she's like, right, throw the coins first, and she grabs one of the frog masks and then throws the coins onto the altar,
All right.
Oh.
and then looks around.
Double check.
I live.
That somehow felt really matty. Embra is going to. I'll do. Who wants to eat bug? Because I can do candle very easily, but I'm happy to do bug. Because
I'm thinking
Embra
I
doesn't
might
care.
do the. I think I might do the blood one.
Okay.
You do bug, I'll do candle.
I think
Okay.
I have a lot more blood than the rest of us.
I put on the mask.
Makes sense.
I put on the mask and I consume a bug.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
It's crunchy.
Mainly be. I once again, Embra is Embra, so this is this is actually a surprising amount of protein.
It's like that. It's like that meme that went around. It's like how do you, what does it spell? It's like COCKROACH. And what does it spell? Peanut butter!
I'm allergic to peanut butter, so that's
Oh.
not good for specifically Scarlet's. But
But
Embra,
Embra's
I
fine.
get to live my fantasy here, so I'm allowed to have it.
Hooray!
They turn out to be like chocolate covered like truffles instead.
Reese's sacrificial cups. Tasty.
Okay,
so
so-
yes, we have a bug consumed. We have coins tossed upon the altar. Hugh, you
I
cut yourself.
guess
Musket.
I guess I'm gonna nick my arm a little bit and
Where are you bleeding?
bleed into the bowl, right?
Yeah, with those
That's
bones
what's
in
in
the
the
bowl.
picture.
Rat bones. Hmm.
Um.
Okay, just take a point.
Okay.
Get stabbed. We're all like
And Waku's just like, okay, fire.
musket. All right, we did it. I'm prepared to I'm preparing for combat. Ready to throw down.
Let's see. Okay, so you perform the various actions, and as you do, there is a like stone on stone, a little puff of dust around the lid of the sarcophagus.
Oh.
Oh,
It seems to have been unsealed.
I hesitantly go over and do the thing with the Mars to check for
Okay.
traps.
Yep. You do not find any. Although, Waku, you do sense, say with your lingering detect magic from the skull chamber, you do sense magic on the wall behind that you think might have been triggered if the sarcophagus had been opened in any other way.
Guys, I detect magic behind the wall that I think might have been triggered if the sarcophagus had been opened in any other way.
There's a strong evocation sense there, which reminds you of a spell you heard of called Prismatic Spray.
Ooh,
Oh,
no.
12d6. Ooh, wee.
Oh no.
I miss
And
the
I'm
days when
glad we
Hugh
have
just said,
fun.
"I'll just force it open."
Got
Yeah,
taught after the first time we pressed a button wrong.
The deeper we get
Um,
into here, it's clear that the stakes are getting a little higher.
Yes,
So
indeed.
I rolled like shit.
Now-
I have no idea what Amaris rolled to check for traps, but if
Also-
there are any, we don't know.
Also, you think that this is clearly the tomb of Kubazan.
Yeah,
Where you
I figured
found
that one
Orvex,
out.
where Orvex nearly got eaten. With the froghemoth in the pond.
Double checking for.
You also know
froggies.
that the person that's opened the sarcophagus, and interacted with the things first, has been the one that's been approached. So if
should I
if
press
Ember
the
should
button
want
then?
to, yeah.
Is this because I'm the only one that's currently not got a relative?
Mhm.
Well, it looks over to the others.
Passenger.
And anybody else wanting to before I? Why are you all standing back there?
Good question.
Looking like-
please. After you.
I knock politely on the sarcophagus first.
Okay. Nothing happens. You Hugh, you can help open it.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
you-
I am a weak being. This is not a good idea.
Hugh walks over after he sees Embra knock politely on the sarcophagus and just like strong arms the lid of the sarcophagus off.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you know how to do that because I have
As
tiny
it
bones.
as it crunches open, you see. Let's have a look here. You see the bones of a froghemoth. Cool
How did I fit it
froghemoth
in?
skull.
Sick.
And a few valuable items within.
Oh,
There is a rotting leather quiver with 20 brittle, useless-looking arrows inside. But next to them are a pair of bracers that are in pristine
Ooh.
condition. Waku, are you going to detect magic or identify?
Yeah, I'll detect magic.
That
I don't want
just-
to touch it. I don't want to touch it yet.
Right?
No
So-
one's touched it.
Detect magic is just spells,
See.
right?
Yeah, just seeing it. Oh, well, spells and magical auras.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
so it's got like
but
abjuration.
it doesn't
and
tell
stuff.
you what it does though, right?
I mean,
It tells you the spell of magic.
new.
But I mean, what's that for magic items though? It's like, you
Like,
don't-
so for example,
I
if,
learned
like,
at School of Magic.
Yeah, so for example, a ring of protection would be abjuration. 'Cause
And
it's a
then I
protective
can,
spell.
based on the rules that you made, or that we've been using before,
Yep.
I'd be able to
Yep.
kind of get some information.
Actually, you might. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, you might actually automatically know what these are. That reminds me. Are you're proficient in Arcana, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you recognize these without having to do identify. They are braces of archery.
Hey, those are
Oh.
breakers
Oh.
of archery.
And they
That
give
would
you
be good for. Is that for all distancey thing or
it's
specifically bow
long
and
bow,
arrow?
short bow.
That would probably be an Amaris thing then.
Hey,
If anyone, yeah.
you should give that to Amara, Sembra.
Once but touch it first.
Why are you all asking me to poke it?
Just
Amber-
touch it. Just touch it.
Amber's arrow. It's like 9 guards, not even once. Touches the braces of archery to go past
Okay.
them to Amaris.
Yeah, the braces are covered with frog hemoth carvings, which is pretty cool.
That's sick.
So yeah, you're gonna grab them, Embra.
Yep, and pass them to Amaris. That's my goal.
Well, first, Sirenscape does give us little.
I will turn it up just briefly because every time I haven't quite been able to hear what they've been saying.
Oh no, it's here it comes. Loading.
You are brave to summon me. Together we can stop the Undying One.
I'm brave, apparently.
Okay, so yes, as you grasp them, Embra, the braces glow as watery light ripples across the walls. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the Undying One. Now, do you... hang on, how does it work again?
Do I
forget how it
resist?
works. Spirits of the gods. Here we go. Yeah, you can resist, or you can just let it happen if you want to.
I feel like just because the inherent volcanic nature
Mhm.
of Emra, I'm resisting just because of that.
Sure.
Oh, not
Make a-
high though.
Okay, charisma saving throw.
Oh, actually, that works out better. That's one of my. No, it's still bad. 9.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm like the awkward friend who doesn't want to go to the party.
You
I'm like,
see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you see the Froghemoth shadow just like siphon into Embra, and Scarlet, you okay for me to read it out loud?
Oh yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
As Kubazan joins you, Kubazan the Froghemoth is wild and spirited, and I love it. I love how you
Oh.
said to Hugh before, like, "Help me! I don't have any strength." Because whilst Kubazan inhabits you, your strength score becomes 23.
What?
What?
Excuse me? I did become the tank.
So it's just like,
Wait a second.
And
What?
also, you gain the following flaw.
Oh no.
Quote,
Uh-oh.
I am fearless and not afraid to take great risks.
All right, no hesitation, remember. Just our
Welcome
hands.
to
I think-
Kubazan.
You see, like Embra, as the spirit goes in, like there's like the eyes go flurry. Frogmeathers have 3 eyes, right?
Do they? I'm not sure.
They have like they've got the one big large one
Yeah, it's like
in
a
the
big one
center.
on the stalk on the top, yeah.
I want to say that the markings on Embra's head sort of coalesce in the center of like their forehead
Mhm.
into like one big, large magma-looking like vent-like eye,
Yeah.
and there's like a crick. I feel bigger.
And
We should
Ember
go fight those things.
just picks up the top of the sarcophagus and just puts it back down, like putting like a
Just neatly.
Tupperware lid on. Yeah.
Like very neatly though, still
Yeah.
very politely, still
So you-
bold but not impolite.
So your strength has gone from 8 to 23.
Jeez.
-1
Does that
to
mean we can
+6.
still
Huge
does
increase.
that mean we still get the Oops All strength benefit where I can flap a little bit?
If you get Oops All, when you've got a score like that, it makes it +2, whatever it is.
Oh no! I meant remember how when I got Oops All strength, Ember could slightly fly, not properly. It was like 10 feet.
I think that's going to go above and beyond what was intended.
Okay.
So I'll just say no. It's just for physical acts like that, but
good.
attacking and crushing and things. But if Oops All comes around, that will
Okay.
return.
I feel very, very strong now. It's very strange. But oh well, this way. Takes point, starts walking.
Your dagger, hand axe, and staff of healing and staff of the python all are now attacked with +9.
Wow.
And
that's really funny.
+6 to damage.
Oh, that's so
Hey,
stupid.
Reflexive
I
Gamer,
love that.
isn't it? It's a lot of fun. I've heard a bunch of people don't get beyond Omu and get into the tomb here, but it's nice to have a good old dungeon dive.
Yeah, I hear that Omu's quite the party killer. Like not
Really?
not in terms of like actually killing people, but
Not
like
TPKs, but yeah, just petering out.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you think about it, it's pretty long. Like you do
Fair.
a thing, and then you do the next thing, and then you do
Fair.
like collect. It's too many collectathons in a row, I think.
If you
I
don't,
I hope we split it up nicely with story elements.
Oh,
That
yes.
was the plan.
So
You'll
it's
s-
actually +10 because our proficiency bonus went up.
Yeah,
when
I
I refreshed, yeah.
hadn't refreshed. Yeah, I just did the extra strength. Amazing.
I've got. Oh wow. Okay.
Battle Warlock.
Battle Warlock.
So, as you see this hulking Froghemoth shadow kind of looming up behind Embra, like Venom kind of thing coming out the back.
Yes!
These
I'm
things
the
there.
little nerd for the big
Gotcha,
tough
Reflexive Gamer. Good to hear.
guy.
Nicely run.
That's amazing.
Rah, let's go! And she just like runs past you towards the Tomb Guardians.
Yeah, Embra's like, well, we've got some things to deal with. Let's go.
So yeah, Scarlet, to your scrutiny. There's brave and somewhat brash, and sorry, rash.
Yep,
is,
I can do brave and brash.
Fearless and not averse to risks.
Does anybody have the Papazotl on though?
No.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure it's Papazotl, right? That's the enemy. It's either that or it's Shigambi, but they chased off someone with tentacles from memory.
Oh, I see. Right. Yes. That I think that only comes down into effect if two gods are like vying for control of one person.
Okay.
There's a mechanic for if they were enemies before, but yes,
My brain had it from an RP perspective.
well asked. Yeah. I don't think it doesn't infect anything there.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Come on, let's go. How'd you get so slow?
As the eyes blink and look on from the purple mold, you continue on into the rest of level 3. Thank you, everybody. Welcome back. Nice little bit of combat, bit of exploring, a little puzzle. Yeah, good start back. So thank you, everyone, as well, for joining us. Thank you, Robin Hood and Aratis and everyone for those subs. Rishi too, thank you. Absolute pleasure as always. Thank you all. We are going to wrap things up there, but let us see what these folks are up to in the material plane. Waku, please get us started.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play Waku. I'm a simulacrum built for the sole purpose of playing D&D. Don't look for me outside of streams. I don't exist there. I get locked away. The past month, I bet, has been a challenge.
Yeah. I always feel bad, like looking you away, like through the festive season, all the holidays and everything. Apologies to your family.
He did provide like a miniature tree. It's like this big. There were no presents
nice.
under it, but
The tree was the present.
it
can't
was
keep
an
asking for
improvement
much.
from last
Pine
year.
scented.
It was pine. It was not made
a real
of
tree,
pine.
yeah.
It was like spray.
It was one of those
plastic.
car-
A little plastic. I think he got it from like a gachapon machine, but that's beside the point.
And the turkey leftovers were only 4 days old.
Yeah. So things have been improving. They have been going up. The channel,
You were worried, that they were very old, but then I reminded you that I cooked turkey on January 2nd, not on Christmas Day, so it's good.
I was very worried, yes. I figured I was gonna be a puddle of snow if things went in that direction.
You did miss some snow while you were away for the holidays, I'm afraid, but only once.
Okay.
um,
Well, yep, don't look for me, but
he doesn't want to be rescued.
It's a hey, look, free rent.
life is looking good right now. I got turkey.
Tis
I got
reflective.
a Christmas tree.
And Hugh, you good self, mate.
Hello, everybody. My name is Colby. I've been Hugh, the Echo Knight Fighter Barbarian. On the material plane, I am one part of Vexed Vending, a creative vending group here in Central Florida that uses vending machines to help small creators, artists, and makers get their things out to the tourists without having to pay expensive booth fees or babysit tables at conventions. We're on Instagram. Do check us out. And thank you very much, John.
Thank you. And last but not least,
Hi, everyone. Hi everyone. I'm Scarlet Song. She, her. You're not a lichen librarian. You're very strong. Now, very strong.
Wow.
Tiny little 2-inch shorter than small.
Somewhere Sahara Bass is like, hell yeah.
Terra folk druidlock. As for me, you can find me over on Start Playing at Scarlet Song GM, where I run games because I run games professionally. Coming in March is going to be our Werewolf 5e game starting up. So if you've ever wanted to be an eco-terrorist, there's the go. And then also tear apart capitalism. Have fun with that. As for on the complete opposite end of the fluffy spectrum, though, I'm happy to declare myself on the list of things that I do for a living as a TTRPG dev. As of pre-orders on Friday. So Cottagecore Critters is if Beatrix Potter met Stardew Valley, met Princess Mononoke as a game system where you are a cottagecore critter living a sweet little life out in the country in a world filled with natural spirits that you may or may not believe in. So if you like any of those sort of cozy feels and huge emphasis on like interactive roleplay mechanics, please consider pre-ordering. The physical pre-orders are only going to be up for another few days. All of the deluxe editions have sold out. But yeah, there weren't many because there's only so much merch I could order. But PDF pre-orders are also available, and there's a 30-page sampler for the game also available on Ko-fi/ScarletSong_.
Thank you. Check out the link tree in the chat there for all of the links.
Yeah, please consider. I put much effort, and it is honestly really pretty. I'm really happy with the way that it looks. Everyone who's played it, I was actually someone's first TTRPG.
Hey.
So it's really all ages, beginner friendly. You've ever been looking to play something with your kids, but you're a little bit too worried that they're too young for it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. As someone who spent his entire childhood across the other side of the lake from Beatrix Potter's farm, I am looking forward to this. Okay, thank you. And let's back to our faces here. Okay, thank you everyone. Absolute pleasure. We are QuestJunkiesUK. Play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. We'll be back Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, depending where you are in the world, with the return, the first session of the year for the Humblewood crew, and then Jacinta's Tyranny. CZRPG's original adventure, our sneak peek preview playthrough of this upcoming product from those wonderful folks down there in South America, is on Friday, and then back with this lot next weekend, the end of the weekend. So a massive thank you to everyone who's joined us today. Thank you for the follows and those subs and the gifted subs. Absolute pleasure as always, and for those Wild Magic searches. And we are going to leave you there, but do stick around as we head off on a quick raid to some of our buddies that are streaming. If you are inclined, please do check out the fabulous folks that support us here. Our friends over at Troll-Lord Games with all their cool Castles and Crusades stuff. The aforementioned CZRPG and all the great tools and one-shots and things they've got for your D&D fun. And the beautiful Click-Like Math Rocks from Phoenix Dice. If you want a discount for CZRPG or Phoenix Dice, you can jump in and grab these coupons here. And, of course, all of the music and sound effects and things we've been using are from the wonderful Sirenscape. So check out all of that wonderful stuff. If you want beautiful character art like we have there, get in touch with the fabulous Emma. Waku, I'm about to get a clutch of kobolds from Emma. Four kobold chums are in the works. So excited
Yay.
to see those. And if you would like to catch up and keep up to date with everything going on with us, here's our Discord. And between sessions over on the YouTube, we have all of our adventures in the VODs there. So all of the links, sorry, it's a big spurge of links there, but please do come along with us on our adventures however you are able to and willing to and keen to. And we look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you, everybody. Let's wrap things up, but stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. And until next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi!
Yes, me.
Yeah.